Yeah, I'm starting it so I could I want to try to get it on Instagram and stuff.
Testing. Wait a minute. Oh, you gotta raise that shit all the way up. Word. Okay.
You said what?
No, I said I forgot that you gotta raise that shit all the way up
Oh yeah, yeah,
in
it should
order
be
for it
low.
to work.
Is there a reason why he's the thumbnail?
Huh?
Is there a reason why he's the thumbnail?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's probably gonna change soon. My hip hurts so bad. Um,
How long has it been since you came here?
me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, we came here when you seen this. Wait, what?
No, I mean before this.
Like a week.
How long?
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
Like
How
a week,
long?
it's been like a week.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Like,
I'm.
when is the last time you came, he's asking? You came here.
When's the
Oh.
last time I came here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, probably like a week ago. Like a week ago. Yeah, it's been like a week.
Damn, it feels like I touched this studio more than you did. I'm not gonna cap.
It'd be like that sometime. Are we on this shit right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube, yes, sir.
I'm trying to. Oh, okay. I'm trying to
Yes,
get.
yes. Test.
I'm trying to get going on Instagram right now.
Yeah, I see the Instagram. It should be on right now.
What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? If y'all in here right now, say what's good.
What's good?
Say hello.
What's good? Hi.
Um, welcome. All right, we're here. Welcome to the Underground Developmental live stream. I have no idea how many streams this has been.
It's been at least like 20 or 30.
Really?
At least as far as I'm concerned.
It is like
Oh,
20.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in pain right now, yo. I just fucking tried to Ninja Warrior myself in the building and fucking fell and fucked up myself.
Bro.
I'm like, my hip is numb. But yeah, so we're here for the UD Raw live stream, in pain or not. Essentially, what I wanted to do today was be accountable with the community and have some kind of ongoing accountability with everybody in the community, such as like I feel like it's really imperative for us as creatives to have a platform where we're not only just like growing, like not only just like practicing and performing and stuff like that, but as well as having some form of like accountability on a ongoing basis. Hold on, let me get this shit recording.
Alright,
All right, but yeah, nah. So yeah, essentially trying to get this the whole like a great aspect of having a community and developmental brand is that you can ongoing help the people in the community grow and learn how they can grow their fan base and actually make a career out of their art. So something that I want to do on a live stream is have a ongoing accountability where we can have the community in the stream in the chat, so you guys can comment your profiles, you guys can comment any questions you want, and I'm going to go over the profile, see what we can help improve on, and just see what your guys goals are as artists, so that over time we can grow towards those goals and try to get to the point where we're actually we're actually getting and achieving our goals and achieving are like being dedicated to growing as artists and getting to the point where this is our career. So if you guys are in here right now, I want to tap in with y'all. I want to see what you guys are doing and see what you guys are got going on, and go over the accountability with everybody so that we can make sure that everybody is pushing as much as that would be good, to the point where they can grow themselves and grow their art as well. So if you guys want to if you guys are in here, comment your comment if you want me to look at your profile on like whatever, like Instagram or like TikTok or whatever. We're also gonna have streams where we have different marketers as well or experienced artists in here that are also gonna help like go over people's like profile and help everybody grow in that way. So make sure you type in your, if you want to get your Instagram, like see how you can improve on your Instagram. Type it in the chat right now, like Instagram or like whatever social media or just whatever you're
Type your
doing.
handles.
Type shit.
Type your handles. Type your handles. Type
Type shit.
everything you got. X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anything.
Not for real. Yeah. That's what I've been doing a lot more heavily as well. Like even with myself as an artist, just learning different ways how to grow in order to grow more of a fan base and gain more of a fan base so that I can gain more knowledge myself in order to have that be more beneficial to the artists in the community as well. That's what me and Ashley were just doing like classes a couple days ago. That's what it actually gave me more of an idea to see how beneficial it is to have somebody you can go to and be like, yo, this is my Instagram, this is what I'm doing with my content and shit, and like how can I actually grow this? How can I get this to the point where it's actually getting some kind of traction, you know what I mean? So I want this to be that for the artists as well, like something to where they can have somebody to go over what they're doing with their music and how they can actually grow it, because that's been substantial for us, especially like with the page as well, like just getting those like mentor career coaches in the sense, like people who have more experience in those realms, like coaching and like helping us refine certain aspects. And even like within doing that, like there's just subtle small things that like we changing that has been getting more traction as well, which is really cool.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, bro.
Oh shit, live stream working.
Yeah.
Live stream working. But yeah, I kind of did something similar when it came to like showing my profile to somebody, but the only difference is it wasn't so much of accountability, but more or less like, oh, audit it and see what's up. I got hit with I like the way.
Wait, I don't think your mic is on.
Is it?
No, it's not flaring. Oh,
Oh my lord. Okay. I'm dumb as hell. So let me rewind that. I did something similar with one of my classes, and it wasn't so much of accountability, but more or less audit and see what's up. There was like a guest speaker who's like specializing in like video production and shit. So they looked at my profile and they're like, "Oh, I like where this is going, and with the clown makeup, but keep it consistent, because sometimes I'd be on and off with it." Not because like I don't want to put this on, but it takes so much time and effort just to do it. That's why I don't be posting often like that. I want to post often, but I gotta find time to get this together. I found time today. Like I came in before you.
That's why I think something that could very much benefit you, especially taking so much time to put on the makeup and everything, is like creating content in bulk. And that's also what I was getting more who was talking to us about it, Nehemiah, what was it? Nehemiah? Nehemiah?
That's who we were trying
That's not his name.
from SBN.
Nehemiah. His name is Nehemiah. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, he has like a big following, and he was showing how he will shoot bulk like one day. Like I'm actually starting to do this now too. Like in one day he'll go to multiple different locations, go out with like a videographer and multiple different outfits too, and shoot different piece of content in different locations, and it'll be like you have content for the whole entire week or like 2 weeks or whatever. So that's also something that could be utilized as well. That makes it easier so that you don't have to like every single day focus on trying to get different pieces of content. So that's what I've been.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. I would do that. Not to make excuses, but I need to find a day where I'm fully free. considering I'm almost at the end of my school journey, so maybe that time will kind of open up a little bit. Who knows? But right now, I have been lacking in terms of content and making new music. I've built up a vault, and I still want to release this little EP that I got with MP,
Yep.
but I chose to rely on someone else for the cover art, so I'm waiting on that.
I feel you.
So, oh yeah, I was gonna ask if you could audit my profile.
Yeah,
since
I was
I'm
about to ask
here.
if you wanted me to do that.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm
I'm about
100%,
to actually
100% sure.
comment your
Handle.
handle
That's what they call it
for
now, by the
us
way.
to look at and see
Yeah. Not you.
how to improve.
Bet.
Yeah, you guys. So we're looking over people's profiles and seeing different things that they can. Okay. Today, we're looking over the different creatives in the community's profiles and seeing the things that they can improve in order to grow their fan base and grow themselves to getting a career out of it. So comment your handles in the comments, and I'm gonna pull up your guys' your guys' social media platforms to see how we can improve as well.
Yeah.
The way you did it, I felt like I was talking like it was an ad, but it was like
Word. Who?
oh shit.
There's only zero. There's 0 people on here. That is insanity. What you trying to do?
I am trying to copy this right here and
Alright.
post it in there.
All right, but let's see. There you go.
Word.
Well, let's get it.
All right, so, oh my fucking hip.
God damn, Kurt, you really took a
I did.
fall.
I took a beating today.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do right now, today, what we're doing, as I just said, we're pulling up the artists in the community's handles and profiles and
Yes.
seeing what we can improve on with that and seeing how we can just get better on that end. All right, so I'm gonna open this up, screen capture.
What you trying to open?
I'm gonna open up Safari so I can pull up the profile.
Fuck yeah, as you should. Window capture. You don't even have Safari open.
This is facts.
Let's let that shit open up slowly but surely. Instagram.com. Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm about to share my screen right now. Oh, I think it is already shared.
Make on the settings. Yeah, run that back.
This is Safari. All right, so all right, here we go.
Let's do it.
So this is, I'm actually gonna minimize us and maximize this.
Sure.
I think that
I
would
don't
be the
mind.
best way to do it.
I don't mind. Let's do it. Alright.
All right, boom. So about to go on your profile,
Let's check it.
Kuro.
There you go. No, it's me. We'll check. Impersonators that will be fake by default.
I'm gonna put this on this too. 1 second.
Yeah, definitely do that. Definitely do that.
Yo, is this shit lagging? Am I lagging, y'all? If I'm lagging, let me know if I'm lagging.
I
y'all.
don't think you are. The viewfinder looks okay, so we're chilling.
Yeah, you're lagging. Like the audio is good, but the visuals, like the video, is like a little behind.
Type shit.
A little behind.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Audio's
latency.
good though.
Latency's alright. Hey. Here's my verified profile. Let's get it. Movie.
All right, so
Talk to me.
are we? Is that showing on Instagram?
It should. It
It should be
should.
showing like that on Instagram. Wait a second.
It's a little behind. It's a little behind.
Facts.
Trust the vision. Trust
Alright.
the process.
So this is the Instagram page of Kurochara right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here.
This is my pinned, by the way. So this is a music video visual.
Happy Halloween, you wanna spin or trick or treat? Standing on my business and toes on my feet. The only thing I swept and left on just the fucking lead.
Who the fuck? Texting love? I guess me, can we keep it above? Got my boots on and I'm lacing them up. When I stop on your neck like I'm stopping up bugs. Ew! Bitches be calling me scary. Gotta be joking 'cause I'm not.
Just on the like icon.
You said what?
It says liked by Kurt Donovan and 40 others.
Type shit. Oh, it looks like the Instagram went down for some reason.
Yeah, it did.
That's weird. It's all good. We can just keep it rolling with the YouTube.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Oh, this nigga got a cast on. All right, bet.
Are we back?
Where we at with it?
Safari.
Right.
Safari. There I am. Oh, my bad.
I'm actually close this and close these, so it's not so much shit
Just
that's open.
YouTube. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
All right, where? I like that video.
And then
I've already seen this video, obviously.
I just pinned this.
Talk about I like.
Picture, huh?
You like I like that video.
No, I said I already saw it.
Life update. I'm doing well. This is all my carousel. If you want to see my reels, go to my reel section.
All right, bet.
I have those separate for a reason.
Type shit.
This is all my pinned stuff. If you want to see my recent stuff.
Show and tell. Squatted it up on the edges, I'm looking so fire, be feel like gal. Though I ain't doing no stitching and fast, don't call me 6'9", that shit did I sell. Haters be calling me, trusting me, trying to get under my skin, they don't know how to spell. Bitch, I be dressing up, fucking it up, I be doing the show and tell. Squatted it up on the edges, I'm looking so fire, be feel like gal. Though I ain't doing no stitching and fast, don't call me 6'9", that shit did I sell. Haters be calling me, trusting me, trying to get under my skin, they don't know how to spell.
That one did well. That's probably also because I was trying to stream on Instagram
Yeah,
also.
he clipped it.
Okay.
He clipped it for now.
Yeah, 'cause it stopped on. Yeah.
Is it still going now?
No, it stopped. Oh.
Oh, it just.
picked up again.
Yeah, no, because he just started
Yeah.
again. All right. Picking it back where we left off.
All right, bet. So, right. So, let's start recording that.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. I don't know what's going on.
Excuse me. Don't tell me. All right, bet.
So, all right, I'm gonna see this one again.
Bitch, I be dressing up, fucking it up, I be doing the show and tell. Squatted it up on the edges, I'm looking so fire, be feel like gal. Though I ain't doing no stitching and fast, don't call me 6'9", that shit did I
I used to OD it with the effects.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You think this one has too much effects?
Not that it has too much, but I just because every like 2 seconds there's gonna be like, oh, there you go.
Yeah, I see where you're doing that though, because for the intention of trying to keep it like engaging and like
Yeah.
keep like the retention on it and stuff like that too.
Absolute.
I don't think that necessarily hurts it. I mean, I guess it depends on what works for you, because like if it fits in with the song and
Oh,
it
yeah.
like
Definitely.
also makes people more retained on it, because this did well. Like you have a lot of comments here and people like engaging with
Oh,
it. So
hell yeah.
I think that was a good piece of content, and I like the fact that you had the hook in the beginning of it too.
Fuck yeah. I appreciate it. Well, appreciate it, bro. Which one is this one?
You embrace.
When in court, try to establish my place. Run through another gold piece of my body from head to the toe. So I'ma make it to space. I'm like the Joker receiving the hate. Moving my lane and I'm about to go sway. Lost all my friends, I got time to go play. I just be bunning in, dog, got no shame.
I kind of.
You what?
I kind of.
It should be MIA. Come
What'd you say?
I collabed with like a bigger platform, and then they just removed themselves as a collaborator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like a platform that you edited it on?
No. On Instagram, I had somebody else like as a collab.
Oh okay.
Yeah. So
Who
it
was
was like,
who was the collab? It was like a blog page.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean this piece of content is really good too. What did you say at the beginning of this one? What was the hook?
Hold on, run that back. POV, you embrace being the center for jokes.
Word. Maybe I would say put that hook lower though.
Yeah.
Because like on the phone, that's probably cut off. Is it?
I don't think it would. I've looked at it at least before.
Let me see.
Oh god, this video is so old.
The pin YouTube comment I'm putting as the thing. The pin YouTube comment.
But it's not cut off. It's just kind of.
It's
Well, it is cut off.
ever
actually.
so slightly.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's well that, like a little bit like more down probably probably would do better on the
I
algorithm so
definitely
it'd be more
agree.
clear.
I definitely agree.
Got the O performance video, the UD video.
Oh yeah.
If you're
this-
struggling to figure yourself out, this song is for you. That's a great
on.
hook.
My mental trying to get back on the road. I was never locked in, I'm just trying to find my zone. I'm just trying to find my solace. I don't wanna sell my soul. Like, whoa, I wanna take a vacay. Fly out to the west and school me bodies out in LA. Loading on my caliber, though I don't got an AK.
Say what?
Not the bot comment below.
Space.
I did on it. I wanted to see how it would do. No hashtags, nothing.
Oh wait, what'd you say?
This video, I wanted to see how it would do without anything on it. Hashtags, no location, just a caption. To see if I get different results, and
How did you think it went?
it didn't do. It wasn't
As good as the other ones?
No, it's not that it didn't do as good. It just there was no difference really.
Yeah.
There's really no main difference.
Yeah, I think I feel what you tried to do there as well. I think stuff like that really works. I feel like with shit that like speaks for itself in a sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a lot for a video to speak for itself solely to where people will want to like watch the entire thing of regardless of whatever like niche or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it could work better if like a big thing that like the marketers who I've been talking to recently have been saying is the like putting 4 hooks on the videos, like even for like music related videos, because I think this would work a lot better if it was something more of a visual hook, like
Yeah.
If there was like shit happening, or like even if somebody's like I watch a lot of La Russell hooks, content of him making his music, and all the content be just like, it don't be no hooks on it, and it just be lyrics, and it just be like visually very appealing. Like it'll be him performing, standing up, performing, moving around, and somebody's filming, and then it'll be like a bunch of dancers in the back, and then like a whole bunch of shit going on.
Yeah.
But shit that's obviously like very much fits into the aesthetic of like the song. So like kind of instead of doing the like, I feel like content could work without a text hook if there's other hooks with it, because it could be a visual hook, it could be a caption hook, like a hook like it's in the caption.
Yeah.
So it's different hooks to utilize for real, but it does look like the ones where you do the POVs have been working better if
Yeah.
there's not really that much of a visual hook. So I feel like there's no visual hooks here, so what could have made this do better potentially, well, you could see it, like try it
Yeah.
out obviously, but if there was like a hook kind of encapsulating like the song and like the message and shit like that too.
I definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
Definitely agree with you. I have some content that I have filmed in Florida that you should definitely audit.
Okay.
For sure.
Before before you put out shit.
Oh no. It's like it's already out. It's already out.
Okay.
It's like I believe the next to Reels.
What's also something cool though
What's
is
up?
that all of these pieces of content too, like I've done so much of taking a lot of old content that I've made that hasn't done as well that I think it could do, and like repurposing it, like remaking it into something else. Like say if you took this and then put a hook on it or put an effect on it or did something to where it makes it a different piece of content and then putting it out to see how it works as well. Like we just did it with UD. There was one video of MJ performing, and I made one of them that had no hook, and it did a certain amount, and then it didn't do that well. Then I did another video where I put a hook that did better, and then I did another video, I think went out today, where I put a hook, and I also edited the video itself to where it was like zooms, it was like people's reactions of shit. So it's just like I think it's like great to try different things out. But that's why I think it's good to try this out, because you didn't put no hook or nothing on it too.
Yeah.
But it definitely, I feel like for shit like that to work, it definitely got to be like appealing as fuck, because the atmosphere is the hook essentially.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
On that.
But yeah, I think like for this one and for the one before that, oh, this one has a hook on it.
Yeah, this one had a hook.
Yeah, this is a good hook too, because it tells you exactly what the song is about, and like goes directly towards people, like using like you. The song is for you if you feel this way.
Yeah. Not the bot comment though.
Oh yeah, nah. New Jersey Explorer is like the #1 supporter of every New Jersey artist.
Not the bot comment. This one, oh, that's the UD video.
That's the performance one.
Where I talk about
Producer
finding
left it.
solace.
See, on our end here, we could have done a better job, like a way better job in the sense of putting hooks, putting lyrics, such and such, for sure.
This song wasn't released at the time, so we're chilling.
Type shit.
This one.
It was like an interview. I saw that.
Always good to see you.
Oh yeah,
It's good to see you too.
Tell us about your musical journey and how'd you get to where you are today?
My musical journey was a bit of a turbulence, but at the end of the day, it was pretty good nonetheless. It had its peaks and valleys. I started off relatively robust, but then I took my time out of the day to get better, rework my sound, and most importantly, say what I mean in terms of my lyrical content.
What inspired you to start making music?
What inspired me to start making music? Well, I loved it during my youth, but until I came across the SoundCloud era, I didn't realize until then that I had the ability to publish my own music. So I first started off rapping on random beats that I found off of YouTube, but then in late 2023, I had recently picked up the skill of producing my own beats. So I ended up doing those interchangeably, and now
long as video.
I-
I'm just gonna
Okay.
okay right now.
All right, bet. Now this is good though. I like shit, like having shit like this on the page to where it's like you're giving yourself is really
Yeah.
great too, because
That's okay. I'm only the collaborator, by the way. That's not my
okay,
main video.
bet.
This is shout out P3
Type
P3
shit.
NGCU. Skip this, please.
Why?
Skip
Why?
this. Too much lore behind the song. I don't want to get into.
All right.
Skip this, please.
Part makes me hate being
I
an
know this
artist
one.
sometimes.
You know this one. Yeah.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Nah, because that shit is not. I mean,
Some
like,
of it comes
what
off
we-
as inauthentic, which is what throws people off, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of throws in the little stigma of like promoting your shit on social media.
Promoting music is the worst part.
Yeah. I've seen too many cases of that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah.
Too many cases.
And then this is a
that's-
performance you did. Oh no, this is
That's another P3 video. You can skip that.
type shit.
Oh.
He said, she said.
I remember you sent me this and you asked me to you were like see what I thought about it too. And I remember I said I didn't really understand what it was at first, but can you explain it?
Yeah, so he said, she said. I decided to tune in to YBN Namir's stream for no fucking reason. He was just yapping his trap out, and then he let some other random motherfucker into his live, and then bro was saying the N-word and shit, and then he was like, everyone in the chat comment, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist.
Oh, like the guy who was on the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, it's given he said, she said.
Type shit. Nah, I feel you.
100%.
Steady looking at they phones, never using how they brand the shit they say they never own. Steady tryna hurt me, all the insults hella lame. Though I'm standing on the stage and I'm looking at the joke.
Up in the beginning.
So what?
The next video.
Tesla. He said, she said. Steady looking at they phones, never using how they brand the shit they say they never own. Steady tryna hurt me, all the insults hella lame. Though I'm standing on the stage and I'm looking at the joke. Everybody.
Thank you all very much. I love Tesla.
He said, she said. Steady looking at they phones, never using how they brand the shit they say they never own. Steady tryna hurt me, all the insults hella lame. Though I'm standing on the stage and I'm looking at the joke. Everybody.
Thank you all very
I like
much.
that one too.
Yo, this is a side video, but I just want to know, what am I going to be signing up for when it comes to the Disney College program? Because I recently just applied as a way for me to kind of...
This has nothing to do with music.
Oh, okay.
This has nothing to do with music.
I was actually gonna say something about this. Do you have more videos like this where you're talking directly to the camera?
No, I don't.
Okay. I think that's something where you can really flourish in the sense of like, a lot of somebody becoming a fan or a supporter is them getting behind your personality and getting behind like who you are, and even like the guy who we be talking about, who be watching like the music marketer, like the white guy, I forget his name.
Rough, you mean?
Yes.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Something that he said really stuck with me because he was like, we should make the video about the like 70, 20, 10, like 70% of the videos you put out should be shit that's telling people who you are and showing people like why they should invest in you and why they should like care about you and shit like that, and just like showing personality and like relatable stories and messages and shit. So
absolutely,
I think definitely just even me just now as a consumer of the content, all the videos I just watched, just you sitting and talking a little bit made me feel more like engaged to who you are.
Oh, word.
So that's interesting. That's actually like a revelation, isn't it?
I mean, I guess I just didn't want to see this video because I was just asking for insight of a college program, of a Disney program that I didn't even get accepted to.
Wait, this is a Disney program?
It's a college program that allows you to like intern at a Disney park in Florida for a certain amount of time, and I didn't even get accepted to it. So
shit, that's not cool though.
It was. I'm sad that I didn't get accepted, but it's okay.
It's all good. Once you get up with the music, they're gonna give you this shit for free. Once you get up with the music, they're gonna invite you themselves.
Oh, say that again?
I said once you get up with the music, they're gonna invite you themselves.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, this video I fuck with.
This is a side video.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's the sped up version.
She got me high.
Yo.
There it is.
She got me high. She the only drug that makes me feel alive. A little boo thing, I will give her all my life. Anything she'll wish, I'll go beyond the dime. So divine, I'll give her all my time. She got me high. She the only drug that makes me feel alive. A little boo thing, I will give her all my life.
I really like this song. I think so I think what would be beneficial is like trying different things out. So this worked a certain way, but I feel like I feel like it might be good to try out different kinds of editing in the sense of this is really good in terms of just captivating wise, but the hook that you put in the beginning, it was kind of like lost in everything, like in a way like I couldn't really. It's just not. I feel like it's not clear enough to where somebody could actually read it and be invested in the video enough.
Real.
So, and that's what I also play with a lot of time too. Like sometimes for the content I'll make of like music, like I'll make I'll put a hook and lyrics, but then sometimes there's not enough space to put both, so I'll just put the hook and it'll work like even better sometimes. Like so yeah, I just feel like just trying shit out. Like what I would do, like I would just take this same video. I don't know if you have the.
I still have it.
Okay, or like the edit of it. Like if you took this video, remove the text and remove the edits, and put the hook lower, like in the middle where it's like seen and like kind of more bold. I feel like it would do better because then somebody could see exactly what they're being hooked into and then like actually follow along through the full video. So that could potentially do better for the video. But I wanted to ask you, have you seen any do you do any auditing of your page and like look to see like what content has been working and what doesn't?
A few times actually. I don't do it as much because the problem that I have is most of the time I'm only seeing comments from like artists 9 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that I feel like isn't sufficient for me to like know whether my content is good enough or not because they're artists. Not to say,
you mean like artists in the community?
Artists in the community and just other artists
that you know.
Yes.
So this is also a big thing. I feel like I think so. You shouldn't base it solely off that, but you should base that as you are trying to look for your content to get out there in the algorithm more. Yeah. Because just because everybody is in the same community of artists doesn't mean that like everybody in the community is a core fan of your music.
Yeah, exactly.
So I could fuck with somebody, but that doesn't mean I want to come and buy your merch and be in your core fan base and be on your email list and do all of this shit. Like that just means I fuck with you. So that's why, like, what you do as well, but you gotta always make sure to speak to your direct audience of like your direct demographic or who you're trying to reach with the piece of content. Because I hear a lot of artists who are like, my friends don't support my art and da-da-da. Your friends might not be fans of that shit, and that's perfectly fine. But you just gotta find the people who are gonna support your art, and yeah. So that's why just like subtle optimizations with it could show that it's gonna be pushing it out more. But it does show that it's pushing it out more sometimes because you say that like sometimes you'll get like random ass hate comments and shit. So that means it's getting pushed out to the algorithm. But in the same light, like if it starts to hit the right demographic of people, then they're gonna actually like people who actually fuck with the music as well are gonna actually comment some like positive shit more as well too. So that's why I'm looking at like the hook is the most important because that's how you can like grab the attention of them. But so what is this song about?
This song?
Yeah.
In a nutshell, that's just, I found a girl that I like, but now but I'm very like so hell bent on like getting with her, so I express my feelings. Not the specific girl, but it's like the concept is, oh, there's some girl that I really find attractive, and I'm so hell bent on it. So I compared her essence, not a specific person, but her essence of just taking a drug and feeling high. That's what I compared it to.
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope. And the people who can resonate to what you just said are the people you should be trying to push it out to. And there's so many different ways you can be doing it. So don't limit yourself to one way, because this is only one way. Like you could literally do a video. I've seen this so much work on TikTok as well. It's just people do it in like a way that's not just not unique to them. But I see a lot of people who do videos where they are like kind of similar to what you just said, tell a story about something that happened to you, and then right after play the song and perform it the same way like this. Like even like right before this, you could have done something where it's like what you said, like I've felt so love struck over a girl and da da da. Like make sure you start out the video like saying some kind of hook. Like I've always felt love struck. Like I felt love struck one time about this girl and da da da. Like telling the story, then performing a song right after. So now people are mad invested, and like, so that's a form of content that could work. You could also do piece of content where you don't even talk about the music. You literally just tell stories about how you've been love struck, or like how you call me sometimes and you'll tell me like the shit that's going on with you. You could do the same shit on Instagram, and then people will connect with that and that message, and then like then when you put out the song like this, they're like, okay, I already connect with this message. Now you have a song about this shit. So now it's like it's easy for me to become like a fan of it, like a core fan of it. So I feel like it's just different things to try out, different ways to use the hooks and different content pieces to try, because there's like, as I know, there's so much underneath all of the music and the art. It's just, you just got to figure out the way to package it correctly to where people see it and understand it, and then from that they'll become core fans of it. So
agreed, 100% agreed.
Yeah, so I'd say definitely, and we can make shit as well, like here as well.
I'm definitely with it. Oh yeah, this is sped up.
Is this sped up version of the last one?
Yeah.
Makes me feel alive. A little boo thing, I will give her all my life. Anything she'll wish, I'll go beyond the dime. So divine, I'll give her all my time.
Automator.
I really like this song.
Thank you. But
I feel like, what's it called?
how you liking this sped up?
I feel like you should say something else with the hook.
I definitely agree with you.
I'm only saying that because to casual fans who never heard of you before, they're like, what? Like, what sped up version of what? So I feel like it would a hook that goes more into the message, especially when there's already not a fan base, there's not already like a lot of people tracking to the song or know about the song. When you start talking about the lore of the song, people are not really understanding what you're talking about. So that's why it's kind of like you got to get the people to be invested on it first before you can be like, how y'all like the sped up version? Because you don't even know how they like the real version first.
You know what? That's true.
You do, but
that's true. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from entirely.
Yeah.
So.
But this could be a big ass song, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's just a matter of like marketing. Like, there's so many.
I gotta release it first.
You didn't release it? You making songs? That's shit you didn't release? I mean, you making hook content? No, that's not bad. I'm not saying that's bad.
It's just it's close to being done, but I hadn't trusted my boy to mix the stems of the instrumental.
And what happened?
Let's just say bro and I also go to the same school, and we also got school stuff to do.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Also, what, he like mixed the song?
I mixed my vocals, but I just gave him the session data and everything, and he just mixed the beat stems. You know, I don't know if you know the term stems.
No, yeah.
Yeah. He knows how to do like mix each element of an instrumental properly. So I'm like, oh, I'll trust you, cause like, yeah.
Good. No, that's dope. Yeah. Well, whenever you get that back, I think you should definitely
Drop it.
drop
I'm
that.
gonna drop. That is the first thing that I'm gonna do. But I want to do it so where I get it a month ahead of time, and then drop it in June so I could pitch it to like editorials and shit. Cause
Yeah.
they won't accept you if you pitch like less than 4 weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah.
I think you should also like, even for the content that's before the song goes out, something that's been really beneficial on my end is like, I'm always thinking about how we can keep track of our fan base, like how we can directly contact and directly get in contact with our fan base and see how many people is on our fan base. So I have been using Symphony for the pre-saves of the music, where they, like, once somebody pre-saves it, you see their location and their phone number and their email, and like that's just shit you could add to your email list, and like send them whenever you drop merch, send them whenever you drop a new song, send them whenever you have a show, like exclusive shit on that shit. So I think definitely, even if you don't set it up on Symphony, I definitely recommend Symphony.
I have a Symphony account actually.
Word, yeah, I
have a
definitely
Symphony
recommend it because they keep track of all your fans, which is fire. So
Do you pay for it?
I just started paying for it yesterday. They have a free thing where you could get most of the features, but I started paying for it because just to get all of the features, to see all the analytics of the fans, like, and also because they let you make basically like a Google sheet of, so your fans could fill out information so you could add it to like a newsletter. So I just did it on my page. So if you go on my page,
Let's find out.
I have get exclusive updates.
Fuck yeah.
So you can fill out, so all like the top supporters.
I see that.
It's basically like a
I see where you.
basically like a
where you're
Google
going.
sheet. So you can fill out all the top supporters. You fill out their name, email, phone number, and city that they live in, so that now I could email them. I could put them on my email list.
Yeah.
Email them all of my new merch, new releases, new shows, like just mad shit of what I'm doing, as well as if I have a show, we're like, as that accumulates, I can now say like, oh, I got fucking 80 fans in Philly. I could do a show in Philly.
Let's get it.
And not only that, I can contact directly each one of the fans in Philly and let them know I'm having a show in Philly. So it's like, instead of just being like, all right, y'all, let's raise up $100 each. Let's raise up $300 each that we don't have. Go to Philly and do a show for nobody and try to start over. Why would you do that instead of like optimizing this shit like correctly as an independent artist, so that you have the same abilities as like artists on fucking labels and shit do.
Facts.
So that's why I definitely recommend. I mean, you could do that same thing on like a Google sheet. Like, you don't even have to pay for it. Like, you can make a Google sheet,
Hell yeah.
put it in your bio of like,
I know how to do Google Forms. It's pretty
Yeah.
simple. And Symphony, I might actually look into, just cause I've been like trying to find many different ways to market my shit for real, and a lot of what I came across were sketchy as fuck.
like, what you mean?
Sketchy as fuck.
No, like, you've been finding ways to market your shit. Like, in what sense?
Let's just say, I keep getting ads for like playlisting and all that shit from Boost Collective and shit, but I just don't trust them because like they're giving they're giving an exact number of streams that you could get, and realistically that's not possible when you're setting an actual ad campaign. You're not guaranteed to see like the exact numbers. Like, you're not guaranteed to get like 80,000 streams or some shit by just setting an ad campaign. That shit varies. But if they're telling you, oh, we could get you 80,000 streams, that shit's likely botted as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. All that shit is really to me, it just always has been a difficult like thing to play with, especially because me, it just doesn't make me feel like I'm getting a track of like somebody who can become like a core fan. Like that's always something I'm thinking about. Like a core fan, like somebody who's really supporting. Like think fucking niggas who are streamers and shit. They have like 100,000 insane core fans that will watch them sleep. That's like, yo, like that's the type of. I don't give a fuck about a playlist. Like, well, that's not to say that. It's just like.
Yeah, no, you good.
That's why I'm saying certain things where it's like tracking the people who are your supporters so that over time, as you accumulate, like say you tried hard to get 100, like one person new every day in your fan base for the next year. You now have 365 core supporters of you that you could directly contact. That's, I feel like, better than having your song go on a playlist where people can just listen to it one time potentially, but just even if they do listen, that doesn't mean they're a fan of you whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of more. I think it's better to focus on. That's why I'm saying, like, even for shit like this, like I think it would be great for you just to talk a lot more as well, so that people can be like, okay, I relate to this guy. I fuck with this guy. Let me hear his music. Like it's multiple ways of getting people to interact with you and like fuck with you, and like you have a great personality and like you present yourself in a way where people can understand you and relate to you if they like feel the same ways as you. So definitely show that off a lot more. But this is great for sure.
Oh, hell
but
yeah.
like
Without a doubt.
your personality is also a
Key
insane asset that you can
Yeah.
utilize, that people are like really gonna buy into, and then fuck with this 10 times more, because now they're like, okay, not only do I like this song, but like I fuck with this person, I relate to this music, so now I want to actually stay tapped in with this guy.
Fuck yeah.
But obviously, like with social media and stuff like that, it's easy for people to like not see your content at points or whatever. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
why I really like the idea of like having the email list or like the thing that you can directly.
I also just need to like stop focusing so much on like Instagram, cause like I be focusing too hard on Instagram sometimes. Cause the same video that had like almost had one hook, just like the hook just like throughout the entire video of just me in front of my garage. That shit got like 1,500 views on Shorts. On Shorts, my friend. 1,500 views on Shorts, and I got comments
Says that.
like, "Nice, bro. You just earned yourself a sub." And then somebody hit me with a, "We should collab." I'm like, I just like the message.
Yeah, it's
and
fire.
Carried on.
That'd be interesting too, because different things tend to work better on different platforms.
Oh yeah.
Like especially Instagram, I feel like certain stuff that's more laid back kind of works better on like things like TikTok or Shorts,
Oh yeah.
because that's a lot of the content that's on there. And Instagram kind of has more polished shit. Like you could be very raw on Instagram though, but I feel like there's more polished shit on Instagram than
Yeah.
there is on like TikTok and stuff. So I feel like, did you post on TikTok?
I did, actually. Let me double check though.
How'd it do there?
Oh, not so great. Not so great. Not so great. Oh, oops. Yeah, 200 views.
Wait, do you have your analytics on TikTok?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Can you see what are some videos that have been performing well? Like go to Studio. Oh, go to YouTube Studio. I mean TikTok Studio.
Let me see. Do I have it?
It's on TikTok.
Oh yeah. Hold up.
If you go press the 3 and then the TikTok Studio,
Oh, oops. My phone big as fuck.
and then analytics at the top,
Yes, sir.
and then content.
Fuck yeah. Those are just photos.
Or I based this shit off of most followers.
New followers?
Oh yeah.
Most
you
new.
could, you could go like longer, like 365 days or like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, go back to content.
I'm on 365 days.
Where those are the best doing.
Yeah, I did a little skit. The highest viewed video is the skit that I did with MP. Like, it was like, I'm from Jersey, such and such, and we would go back and forth with each other. Yeah.
So well, that's a trend, but like you see, showing personality and shit.
Yeah.
Where, nah, that's great. That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are some other things that work well?
It was another performance video. I was low key beyond the fourth wall. Oh my! My Sling an action video got like extremely high amount of views too. That shit.
You stumble across Jester.
Hold up.
Word, that's dope.
888, bruh. 888.
Word. Nah, yeah, definitely. Keep trying that shit and keep trying hooks, is like different hooks, and seeing which hooks work well for you as well.
That is true.
Because like a lot of times it really be like the hook that really changes a piece of content, as well as like the what's in it, like making sure it's optimized so that there's no like downtime or anything like where it could be like tapped out. But you do a lot of like cutting to different angles and shit, which is obviously that
continuity.
Yeah, facts. So I feel like that's really good as well.
Which one is this? Oh yeah,
this
I
is
know
the
that. I know
UD
this
stuff.
I know this video. Oh, you're the friend I have those girl talks with.
She the only drug that makes me feel alive. A little boo thing, I will give her all my life. Anything she'll wish, I'll go beyond the dime. So divine, I'll give her all my time. She got me high. She the only drug that makes me feel alive. A little boo thing, I will give her all my life. Anything she'll wish, I'll go beyond the dime. So divine, I'll give her all my time.
This is really good. I'd say if you have this video,
I do as well.
just keep trying different hooks. But that's it. Like literally, I think just keep trying different hooks on the video, and try to do some. I would say try to do a couple of 2 different ones. Like try to do ones that are so broad that it will pull in anybody who likes this genre, and then try to do
Afrobeat.
ones that fit in more with what you're actually saying in the song. So what would you say the genre of this?
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat?
It's Afrobeat.
So is Afrobeat, do a lot of like African people do Afrobeat? Like it's
Yeah.
rooted around Afrobeat as well.
Yeah.
You might get some hate comments on this one. Due
It shouldn't matter.
to ones that do, I think you should do some shit that says like something about like I'm a such and such artist who makes Afrobeat music from New Jersey, like something that's like an indirect marketing.
Yeah.
Like something that's similar to how a blog would promote a video. That's kind of what we do on UD a lot, like
Hell yeah.
like this artist from New Jersey, just da da da, like type shit like that. Like you could do the same thing about yourself. Those
yeah.
work, as well as like different
I think-
POVs.
yeah. What I was trying to do though with these videos that you saw at the beach, I was trying to captivate. I was trying to gravitate towards the Floridian audience because I put the location Central Florida and Florida. I put
Nah,
Florida.
facts. Nah, that's fire. I mean, you could even utilize that. I came all the way out to Florida for this to find my love or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit to where it's just like some shit to where it's just piqued their curiosity, like piqued the people's curiosity, like random ass people.
Is this a song that's unreleased? Or you released it?
This one is unreleased.
Oh damn it, I forgot.
much like summertime.
Yeah, that's where June. June. I'm
Oh,
aiming
I
for
forgot
June.
about my hip. Oh, I forgot about my hip.
Yeah, I think like I like the vibe of the song, and then if you release it in the summertime, like I feel like that's like perfect, like with like the kind of content you could get.
Yeah,
like,
for
in the
sure.
summertime with this song.
Absolutely.
I do fuck with
Thank
this
you,
song
thank
a lot.
you. Appreciate it.
I forgot that I jumped over a banister today and fucking ate shit.
You're a
and-
dumbass for doing that.
my
You're
entire
a dumbass for doing that.
my
Leave
entire
that shit
hip.
to me, my guy. I can land on both of my feet.
my entire hip took the fall.
Bro, I used to do parkour all the time as a kid, bro.
I think because I got the boots on. I think my boots clipped the thing or something. I don't really know what had happened so fast. All I can remember was I was flying in the air, and
I believe I can
Bro, I
fly.
turned back for 1 second, and then he's on
because
the
Ashley was
floor.
in the way, so I was like, I don't got time to wait for this. Yee.
That's what you
Boom.
get. That's what you
I
get.
believe I can fly.
Damn. That's such a scolding moment when you just jumped confidently over some shit and you clip the fucking thing and you're just in the air just like, damn, I was wrong this whole time, as you're fucking just mid-air falling like, damn, I done fucked myself up, and then you fucking hit this shit. Like, that's such a long trip. All right. Yes, I would say to try out different hooks,
Definitely.
because this is a visual hook for sure. These conversations be nonstop, for real, for real. What conversations?
The girl talks. It's going off on my hook.
Type shit. I'm telling you, I came all the way out, POV, I came all the way out to Florida to find this girl I'm trying to talk to. Type something like that, and then like the caption that comments on the video kind of thing.
She fine as hell.
Type shit. Or you hope she finds out, because you ain't even, because you would be like in the song you still looking for her.
I'm gonna run it. She got me intrigued. She a 10 out of 10. She a winner from me.
Let me take you out and show you the sky, so let's get high. Yeah, hopping the V and we bout to go slide. Come on, let me show you all around the world. Hope you don't regret it, I'ma give you my worth. I have no words, but you my world. Hey girl, you're fine. Let me take you out and show you the sky, so let's get high. Yeah, hopping the V and we bout to go slide. Come on, let me show you all.
Let me see this again.
Hey girl, you're fine. Let me take you out and show you the sky, so let's get high. Yeah, hop in the V and we bout to go slide.
I say that's good. I think just trying different hooks with it.
Yeah. Yeah. When you feeling
Inside the dash, I'm painted to the fullest. I don't need to count my cash. I'll admit I drive a beater. I don't need to spend a show. I'm fast. I live it to the max. I go to functions, find a bitch smash. Navigate like playing chess. I know.
I really like that song too.
Thank you.
Fully loaded with my looks, I grab a bitch inside the dash. I'm painted to the fullest, I don't need to count my cash. I'll admit I drive a beater, I don't need to spend a show. I'm fast, I live it to the max. I go to functions, find a bitch smash. Navigate like playing chess. I know that I'ma make it manifesting all my life. I know I gotta have some patience.
Video I just shot entirely out of my phone with this one, with box braids.
Wait a second.
I might, if I get box braids, I might want to do a video all shot off my phone, landscape and shit. Try to edit it by myself, and yeah,
Word.
just run and gunning, basically.
Nah, yeah, man. Yeah, I think when you do shoot the pieces of content, like, definitely keep the raw edits of them so that you could like,
I still have them.
word, like you could then like re-edit the videos and keep putting, so that you could, cause after 8 years of making videos, like just making videos, I was kind of like, all right, I kind of want to strategically do this like better and where it's utilize the things that I'm doing more because going all the way out to Florida and shooting the content for it not to get as many views as you would like is kind of like not ideal. So I think definitely taking these videos, putting them up, seeing how it does, repackaging it, putting that up, see how it does, especially on TikTok, because you could just dump on TikTok. And I've been also posting shit that has worked on TikTok on Instagram trial reels.
Oh yeah,
because you could also
I've tried those before. Shit did not go in my favor.
Type shit. Some of them have worked for me like really well. Some of the trial reels have worked really well. So I'd say just really put as much out and then just see what works and then just like utilize like those, like go towards the direction of like the shit that works, but obviously like shit that you enjoy as well, like
absolutely. Also, this is coming from maybe like a business standpoint, but since I got the boot check, a random motherfucker comes across my page, they see it, the boot check on it, they'll instantly want to go on
what?
My profile.
Oh, that's what people have done?
Oh no, that's what I'm doing. But I got the boot check, and for me it adds more credibility.
Yeah.
But you could say otherwise.
No, that's what somebody that's what actually a marketer who me and Ashley was they was what's the word? Auditing.
Yeah, auditing, exactly.
He was auditing my content on my page as well as the UD page. That's what he said. One of the first things he said for me was get my shit verified. So word.
Yeah. It took a while for me to get verified. I initially applied, but they didn't accept me at first because I didn't put my government name on the name section. But then after a while, they're like, "Oh, you're good now. Your subscription for Meta Verified is active now." I'm like, word.
Word. Oh, so they.
You didn't change it, or you didn't change your name?
I did not change my name. I put my ID information and shit, but I did not change my name at all. I just have to pay the subscription.
So my shit would probably work because I already got my government on my Instagram name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that you do. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know why I ever did that. I just wanted to be authentic with it.
I can't feel the pain.
I'm gonna look at a couple more and I'm gonna pull my shit up.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
I like that too because I already do that already. Like take certain days where I'm reviewing the content to see what's working, what's not working.
Oh God, Kurt, a fucking bot just liked the UD interview video.
Oh shit. Yeah, it be bots about. It be bots all over.
So what's the final takeaway on Coral's page?
I'm gonna look at a couple more.
Looking for a new distributor to drop your music on? I'm gonna put you on to 2Lost. They make it easier for you to transfer your songs from your old distributor, and on top of that, you could directly register for copyright through 2Lost. They also give you playlist pitching, publishing, chart registration, and YouTube content ID, all in one platform for free. It's crazy. And to add the cherry on top, it costs a maximum of $36 a year for the label option. So you get to upload unlimited songs and upload it for unlimited artists. 2Lost also gives you the opportunity to opt your songs in for Spotify's discovery mode, which is something that not a lot of distributors offer off rip, you feel me? So if you're looking for a new place to drop your music and curate all your releases, 2Lost is the place to go. I'm not sponsored, of course, but I want to lead y'all in the right direction. So take this as a new opportunity in the long run. Yo, what's good?
yeah.
They made me appreciate DK more. God damn.
All right.
Shit.
Tanner, Envy, you name it. So
I was just promoting
you want to
that
hear
show.
some dope music, dope vibes, slide through. It's gonna be a
Sliding down the hill, thug it out, till I ball out. Don't got many friends.
If you ever felt alone and you're struggling to figure yourself out, you're not alone. So if you want to hear my story, I'll be performing at Palisades Park on March 8th, where you get to hear my story on live in real time. And also, we got Right Benga in the same room too, FIB Tanner, Envy, you name it. So if you want to hear some dope music and dope vibes, slide through. It's gonna be a
Sliding down the hill, thug it out, till I ball out. Don't got many friends.
Definitely. I like the.
Back in high school.
I like the verbally talking to the camera about like the performance and stuff. But even like stuff like that too. You could even do videos like saying like, oh, I just dropped a new song. Check out the like shit that's directly just like talking to your fan base, and keeping in mind like who they are. Because within the music that you make, your fan base is going to be people who experience heartbreak, experience like being like love stuck, and like what are some of the topics that you sing about?
Topics that I sing about, definitely a lot of I'm him type of shit, heartbreak, love struck.
Mm-hmm.
Just plain all right.
One.
Yeah, I would say definitely keep that like when you're talking to your Instagram, like talk to those people, like keep those things in mind, and yeah, that's how you really curate. Because like same with like UD, like I'm speaking to artists, like that's who I'm speaking to directly, or like within my music I'm speaking to people who resonate with the things that I am singing about. So and then when you do that, people who come across your shit now, who are brand new, are going to feel like they're being spoken to directly and now become a fan.
Hold on, I'm about to find. I'm gonna archive a couple reels because I don't want to promote a certain song anymore, and I took it down.
Happy Halloween, you wanna spend or trick or treat? Standing on my business and toes on my feet. The only thing I swept and left on just the fucking lead.
Who the fuck? Texting up. I guess me, can we keep it above? Got my boots on and I'm lacing them up. Gonna stop on your neck like I'm stopping up bugs. Ew. Bitches be calling me scary. Gotta be joking cause I'm not even there. I do it so good that may call me the boogeyman.
Running through the hills and all.
I think this is dope. I think these could be you could also try to use like some of these with like hooks as well on the top.
Hell yeah.
That might also like drive more
Traffic.
traffic towards it,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. Especially like direct well, that also works a lot better for like the songs that you have specifically a meaning directly for, or even for this too. Like you could utilize the like the night before like Halloween type
Esque.
because that's a key word right there. Like night before Halloween, like you could utilize that type shit to push that to fans of that movie, and now they could potentially fuck with the song because it's about that.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. What are the biggest takeaways you got?
But yeah, biggest takeaways, definitely keep trying different hooks.
Yeah.
I would say I would say for sure keep track of what's working as well. like essentially kind of like getting in the lab and seeing the results of shit so that now you know what's working and you can take the lessons from what you've been from what you see with the content that you're making, and base it off that, and like that's how you can like scale your shit up, like see what people are fucking with and like why they're fucking with it. That's something we've been doing with UD, like making the content in bulk, and then having like all the content go out through the week, and then after the week is over, see how all the shit did. Okay, that did well, that didn't do well, that did well, that didn't do well. Let's do a lot more of the shit that did well, and see how we could either improve on the shit that didn't do well or stop doing that because it's not working.
Oh, yeah.
So then make new content for the upcoming week based on the shit that we just seen from the last week. So it's just constant improvement, because it should never be like months and years go on of doing the exact same thing that doesn't work, because that's just counterintuitive. So definitely doing like scouting reports on the previous content, but definitely trying out different hooks, utilizing all 4 hooks. Hold on, I took notes. This is
yes. Shout out the notebook.
I wrote one thing down that was actually really helpful to me. Audio hook, caption hook, visual hook, text hook. Oh yeah, word. Yeah. So well, you can't really utilize an audio hook if you're doing a piece of content that's just the music, because obviously you can only utilize what's in the song.
Yeah.
There is some songs where you could pick out a certain part of it and utilize it as if it's like a audio hook.
Yeah.
Like in that song where that white dude who had that song, he was like, Cracker got an AR, like he's shooting schools up.
1900 Rugrats.
Like that's an audio hook, right? Because right off the rip, like seeing him and hearing him say that's a hook already. So, but that's not to say to do shit just to get it popping.
No,
but like
I definitely get where you're going with this 100%.
Yeah, like just seeing how you could market this, like make the song and then seeing how you could market the song.
Yep.
But definitely the text hook and like the visual hook being like something very interesting going on, especially like something that's could also fit into the niche of what the music is and like what's going on in the music, like as if it's a music video, like something like very visually captivating, and I think that paired with a text hook will have a lot of chance of going viral, because a lot of, well, not viral, but just getting traction like but yes, all the hooks is a text hook, audio hook, visual hook. Text hook, audio hook, visual hook. What else is there?
Text, audio, visual.
Oh, and the caption. I never thought about that until the other day. I like a caption hook, like what you say in the caption, like in response to the actual video, is also a hook on itself. So, yeah. So my key takeaway points is just utilizing different hooks, as well as showing more personality and just talking more, or just like showing more of your journey, or just showing more of your day, like talking about the meaning behind your songs, to where like you connecting people with the content, just a different variety of shit, to where people can actually become a core fan. Like say like I'm somebody who wants to be a core fan of you, but like I can't too well based off of like the shit that you're showing me. So how can I be a core fan of you? And like, yeah, same, but you could like very much easily think about it like kind of like you're trying to make a friend with somebody, and essentially just, because I do that all day with Ashley. I'll just sit and just like talk, and I'm just like, I could do the same thing on video, like similar to how we're building this bond and this connection. Like, how could I do the same thing online with the people who are resonating with who I am and like the shit that I'm talking about?
Definitely real.
I would like to see a lot of that, because I do like the videos where you were talking as well.
I posted a long ass YouTube video not even that long ago. I don't know if you peeped.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Not facts. You talking about the one you was here?
Yeah, when
Type
I was
shit.
here.
Type shit.
Long story short, I got nothing distracting me now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
word. Nah, I mean, like, even for something like that, you could like make clips of that so that it's like getting some short form content within it, so that people can it's just easier for people to tap in that way. Because like, even how YouTube is optimized versus like TikTok or Instagram Shorts, I mean Instagram Reels, is just far easier for people to digest those bite-sized pieces in order to connect to you in that way. So definitely, like, or you could even do it like a mix of that and a mix of like just propping up your phone and just like talking directly in that way. But just like kind of optimized for social media, to where it's like you start out by saying something that's like a verbal hook, and then just talking about your thing, like talking about like what you're like the topic that you're speaking about. So just different. Yeah, I'd say just keep experimenting with shit and keep throwing shit at the wall, and just thinking the smartest way, in the sense of like, you already made all this content, you already went to Florida to make all this content, so you might as well repurpose or repackage it instead of shooting a whole batch of new content and then doing the same thing with, because there's so many people who've never seen this before. So just trying to reach those people with utilizing what you already have. So yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But I love it. I think it's fantastic that that you're utilizing all the shit that you are, and actually like consistent with it. Like, even though you said you've been inconsistent for the last couple of weeks, like, it's still more consistent than the majority of the artists that I've seen in a while. So, in the sense of marketing your shit, getting your content out there, trying to reach a bigger fan base. So it's just simple. It's really just be simple things to tweak that make a huge ass fucking difference for real.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So let's keep tapping in on these streams, and like seeing, like, as time goes on, seeing how things are doing, see how we can tweak things, and continue to like change things like that. Yo, if y'all are in the chat as well, I'm still waiting for some fucking ads. I'm trying to look through y'all content and see what's up.
Facts.
I'm gonna pull up my shit. I'm gonna pull up my shit because I
The Donovan.
have also been trying to grow my page in.
I will be back for 2 seconds.
All right, bet. So I have also been trying to grow my page and scale my page to get a bigger following, utilizing everything that I've been learning and everything that I've learned within the last 4 years of learning how to market yourself on social media, learning how to brand yourself, and really just like get a bigger fan base, and really getting a core fan base, and nurturing that fan base and keeping that fan base around to where you can actually make a career out of your art. So just been trying to put out a lot more new pieces of content, as well as get myself more disciplined on the end of being an artist in order to get to the point where I can substantially grow. And that's a lot of the reason why I've been implementing a lot of new things within UD to help artists get their discipline higher and get their discipline better as well, because the main thing that separates artists from where they want to be is the discipline to do the things that they need to do to grow their brand, to grow their fan base, to grow their audience. And it's a lot. It's a daily hustle. It's a daily struggle of trying to progress as an artist and build your fan base brick by brick and showcase who you are and showcase your journey. So it's just a matter of actually utilizing everything that you can, as well as taking advantage of the things that you can. And the biggest thing that you can take advantage of as an independent artist, especially for $3.99, is fucking content. So that's what I suggest, to really optimize your content in order to make sure that you are growing. And I feel like the best way in order to do that is to try out different pieces of content and see what works, and then utilize the things that work to help it grow and help it just become big, like help make a bigger audience on your social media page. So I've been trying a lot of different pieces of content out to try to grow my social media as well, on here and on TikTok as well. I do want to pull up the TikTok as well, because I've been seeing a lot more traction on TikTok, actually.
I'm back.
Hello. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot more traction on TikTok, actually, than on Instagram. So I
I got some Dasani water for you. Let me stop.
That's so good. All right. My shit was like lagging for a second. All right, I'm back here. I'm back at it. So we was going over content. I'm going over my content right now, just to show you guys the things that have been working for me and the things that have been helping me grow my fan base as an artist, so that you guys could also utilize what's been working, what helps me grow my audience and my fan base, to utilize for your own career as well, for your own audience, so that you can utilize it to grow as well. So let me pull up my TikTok, because I've been growing substantially on TikTok, actually, which is why I really fuck with TikTok. And I've been like scared as fuck that they talking about taking it down and shit, because like why? But yeah, so right now I have 2,161 followers. I had like less than 1,000 at the beginning of the year. So damn, I wish this was like my profile, so I could just show y'all what specifically has been working. Oh, is there a popular section?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. All right, cool.
Oh shit.
So
63,000 views.
yeah, this one did really well. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is simple optimization. So I'm gonna just play the video first.
But
This was like October, but I posted on the first. 100 count napkins for $4.79. This shit out now. That's not happening. But at some point, you help yourself. All right, I'm just sitting on this whole shit right here. I'm so sorry. Obviously, oh my god, I just blasted my eardrums out. But you gotta understand why. Not facts. Like, I just want to say, obviously, this is like not a music reel, but I'm gonna show y'all how it correlates. Putting up the new endeavors for the partiers in the event planners community. I'm an event planner. And this is my experience here right now. Y'all have a 70% sale or 15% sale, all this shit. And I'm like, obviously, as event planners, we don't have a lot of fucking bread, especially independent event planners. We don't have all this money to be giving fucking mad bread on napkins and shit, when we could go to fucking Party City and get it for $1.25. Like, yeah, but I was basically just talking my shit about Party City because it was expensive even after having a fucking 75% sale, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so this video did really well, and it did really well because of how it's optimized. You also have to think about it like how the app works, like how TikTok works. Like say we was the owners of a social media app, and we want to optimize it so everybody is seeing the shit that they want to see. So the shit that they are already looking at is the shit that we're gonna feed them. So the way that the app could tell who to put what in front of is you gotta let the app know who to show this piece of content to. So within the video, it says in the hook, this is why Party City is closed down. So it says Party City. Oh fuck. It says Party City on the video itself, and the hook is saying this is why Party City is closed down. And in the video, I do say the words Party City as well, like I'm talking about something about Party City. So that paired with in the caption, I put this is why hashtag Party City is closing, in my opinion, as a event/party planner. And then I put YouTube, Kurt Donovan, event planning, hashtag party planner, hashtag shopping. So this is optimized to where it's telling the algorithm who to show this piece of content to. In a sense, people who give a fuck about Party City. And I guess a lot of people give a fuck about Party City because it got 925 likes and 40 comments. I still be getting comments on this shit, even though I posted this in January. Just people talking about shit about Party City. I didn't think people gave a fuck that much. But just it being optimized to where not only the platform and the algorithm can understand who to show this piece of content to, but as well as when people when it does show it to those people who are interested in that can tell that that's the piece of content for them directly because it's speaking to them directly. This is why Party City is closing down, and I'm like in there talking my shit about it. So it's speaking to the people who care about Party City directly. So it tells the algorithm who to show it to, and then it tells the people who are being shown to it that it's for them directly. Yes. So as well as like I'm also like showing personality, I'm also like kind of animated with it. So that's basically like a verbal like a visual hook in a sense because I'm showing how I feel. And then I kind of say the same thing in the caption, like this is why Party City is closed down. It's optimized where I have hashtag Party City in it. So it's just optimized really well to where it's showing who the piece of content is for directly. But that could work within the same thing within like a like music. So this is a video that I just posted the other day that got, I'm gonna show you. Wait, does it show the analytics?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna show you how many followers specifically this got.
Shout out TikTok Studio. Almost.
This one video got 71 followers.
Let's go.
This was what, the 7th? It's the 16th right now.
I've been getting followers like doing like comments and shit.
Word. That works as well.
Yes.
So you get money for that?
Yeah,
Oh
but
shit.
the thing, I never got a Galaxy. People be sending me roses here and there.
What's a rose?
A rose is like 1 coin, which is like 30 cents at best, if not less.
Right.
But you don't make a whole lot of money off of that, off of gifts.
Word.
The Galaxies are worth more though, because they're 1,000 coins on TikTok. So.
So, right. So, what's it called? So, this piece of content got 71 new followers. I'm going to play it right now. It's essentially, I'm going to play it. I can't feel pain, not because of you. I don't feel the same, no matter what I do. I just need change. I can't unless I move. Don't ignore the rain, it's falling over you. So, right. So it's a very short. It's only 23 seconds, and it's a video of me literally just walking, and it just has the hook on the screen for the entire time. Essentially, it works for a couple different reasons. Number one, it has it has two different hooks on it. So it has the text hook and it has the visual hook because I'm moving, I'm walking. It's not just like a what? Okay. There's a visual hook because I'm moving and I'm walking, and there's also a obviously a text hook on the screen, and it which says, "Congratulations, you doom scroll your way into discovering a black underground artist, except it's not hip hop, it's goth." So I've actually seen a lot of different variations of this. This is definitely a dick-ridden hook. But that's
I'm not going Kev.
Yep.
Not to troll on some bullshit. I would change the word black to light skinned.
What? That's still, you could be light skin. Light skin is still black, but nah, that's also
I'm trolling.
But nah, that's also a thing that is prominent within that you have to think about within like posting the content as well, because even that specifically, like I'll post it and then I'll get comments that are kind of like saying like questioning my blackness or whatever. Like I'll get shit like that, and so those are certain elements to where that's interesting too, because there's a certain elements to where
you want to know what you could do on some bullshit.
What?
You could reply to the comment with a video and be like, textured hair.
I mean, they could see that, but obviously they don't realize that. But it's interesting because shit like that I feel like makes people not want to put out their content and not want to say certain shit, because even for me, I stop myself from saying certain shit like that because of the fact that like I don't want people to negatively like I don't want to give people an alley-oop to negatively say something. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Yeah, I don't want to give like people alley-oop to negatively say something, but that's dumb in a sense because it's like I am black. Like that's what I am. So it's like to I feel like to be swayed by the opinions of like random TikTok haters is kind of like dumb in a sense. And also as well, giving people the alley-oop to say some shit is not even necessarily bad, because it's like you're getting comments.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
As much as it's like there has been
Bro, I'm not going.
well, there has been
Go ahead.
What's it called? There has been people who like say negative shit. Like it was I think it was on this video or a different video where somebody was like said some shit and then just maybe say some shit back, and then TikTok like flagged my shit. Like they said somebody said some shit on TikTok where they was like, they said some racist shit. They said like goth isn't black or some shit. And I said like some shit like one of the first ever like goth songs is like Screaming Jay Hawkins, like I Got a Spell on You, which is like literally one of the first ever goth songs ever made. So I said that shit, and I also called him like a racist fucking idiot or some shit, and then they flagged me. So that's why I'm like, okay, I feel like I shouldn't just interact like that. I should just like kind of just let shit like rock, or just like comment on some shit that's like showing some class, even though that's something like some shit like that. So that's why I feel like I understand it's difficult when you get that hate and you get that pushback.
Definitely get
because
that.
it's like a lot of artists are here to put out the music because they just want to put out the music. They're not here for all that bullshit. So like, but that's just what you gotta deal with, the punches you gotta take in order to get to the point where you have fans, because everything's gonna be scrutinized, and that's fair as well. Like if you put out some shit for people to consume, they have every right to say what they want to say.
No, of course.
So fuck it. Like
yeah.
like you put it out there for them, so you can't throw the ball. Niggas gonna swing. So
yeah.
That's why it's just a different mindset of just like being like, okay, let me not let this affect me, and just like everybody has their own opinion. Not everybody's gonna like it. But the reason why this specifically worked, I feel as though, is because well, in my opinion, this is generic, and like in my like self as an artist, like I'm always looking for something that's more like artistic.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't post this on Instagram, but I did post it on TikTok. Number one, because it works really well. I also don't think it's like cringy, but I think it's just like
it's very minimalist,
generic in a way. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay. But that's what's interesting, because I'll put an artistic ass fucking hook on this shit and it'll do like 20 likes. Yeah. So that's why it's like, okay, just figuring out how to make the piece of content work to where it gets the traction, but it also is something to where you are in love with it as well, is something that is the formula, I feel like, to where it could work. But this works on a couple of different avenues as well, because it's speaking directly to the consumer, for one. Like, congratulations, you doom scrolled your way into discovering. So it's speaking directly to the consumer, because a lot of people are just sitting on there doom scrolling. So when you read that, it's kind of like, okay, like I said to you before, like speaking directly to the audience based on who they are and what they're doing. So we already know what the people on TikTok are doing. They're scrolling. So you're scrolling. So you just scroll your way into discovering a black underground artist, except it's not hip hop, it's goth. So that speaks to a lot of different keywords and a lot of different niches, like mainly goth, obviously, but like as well as like underground artists, even though we're black in there, because like there's a lot of artists who I've seen grow a sizable like fan base off of certain hooks like this, utilizing their race. Like, oh, you discover like a Dominican post-punk artist from the Bronx. Like, I've seen like specifically people who have used that, and it gains them a lot of traction. And the comments will be literally just about them being Dominican, and just about them being from the Bronx, and just about them being goth and stuff. So it directly targets certain demographics to where, and it also gives those demographics something to talk about, because you're saying different bold things. So that's why it's like, okay, just because somebody says something negative, that's not necessarily wrong, because giving those bold takes is what makes it like polarizing. It makes people want to say something. You don't want to just say something so bland to where nobody cares. You know what I mean? That's not to say to troll them, but to say something that's like well, how you just said, like, you say shit to where it's like you say shit like you're him, like shit like saying shit that's confident, but also might make, obviously might make people, it's bold. So it might make people like say something negative. Yeah. So utilizing those elements, as well as
hell yeah.
Then in the caption I put, hey, my name is Kurt. I'm a goth artist from New Jersey, and this is my song.
Following over you.
Then I put hashtag goth music.
Goth boy, dark wave, goth artist, new music, underground artist, indie artist.
Yeah, so it's directly targeting. I could have even went even deeper into it. I might try this out for the next. See,
yeah.
I could just take this same shit and just repurpose it and just do a different caption, and then it's a different video at that point.
Fuck yeah.
So I might do that, and then put in like hashtag hip hop, hashtag underground artist, hashtag like black alternative, like shit that's like different niches that I can target for the song. Because that it garnishes more people to tapping with it. He said, "I didn't realize Captain Jack Sparrow made music."
Let's go.
I think he's hating. But yeah, just a lot of different comments on. See, like you see what I'm saying? Like, even the more elements you put into the content, the more shit you can give people to engage with it. That's why it's like you don't even be upset about them hating on certain shit, because it's like you should be glad that you gave them something to hate on, because it would be better. It would be worse if it was crickets, nothing whatsoever. Like, you gave them something to interact with. You gave them something to talk about. So that made me even want to wear the bandana even more. So it's like, okay, now more people could put more Captain like Jack Sparrow comments on there.
Fuck yeah.
So,
But
yeah, just creating more around like the stuff you're talking about. I think it would be great for you to do a video of you in the face paint and you talking about why you do it. I think that would be a great video as well. Like, certain things to where it's like connecting more with you, and also like similar to where you could also hook more fans of the genre in as well. Like how I use like goth a lot, and that also gets me a lot of fans of that type of music, to where then now you can make a lot of more personalized content to where people are just tapping with the music because they like it, and now they're tapping with who you are because they're seeing the personalized content too. So it's just nurturing that fan base and giving that broad kind of broad audience content.
I feel like a point that I was gonna make, like towards like the hating thing, I took that video down. It was on a fan page, but I got my friend managing that shit now. So it was pretty much a reposted video of me and an artist that I do not speak to anymore, of giving me 6 bands, of me giving that shit back, and then people are calling me tweaker, all that shit, saying I was on drugs. Someone even called me a gay autistic clown.
Damn.
It's crazy.
It's well, I would say to always keep in mind is like within what I'm saying about like doing things that are that garnish more engagement. Don't let that go past like integrity and respect as well.
Absolutely.
Because yeah, just never put yourself in a situation where your integrity is questioned for the sake of views. So like that's why it's always great to like grow within your own platform to where you can control exactly what goes out and not have to like rely on other people who may have like skewed like visions, like like ideas of what they're trying to do with like your shit, or just like interactions of like, oh, do this for me and I'll do this for you, to where it's not as genuine. And it's just like you don't want to put it like a weird perception on yourself just for the sake of views type shit. So definitely I'm glad that you did take that down.
I took it down because I'm not speaking with him anymore.
Type shit.
Yeah. That I will tell you this after the stream.
I
don't want to bring attention to this shit.
Nah, I feel you.
Respectfully.
I hear you, bro. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Let's see what we got. Oh, yes.
Yeah, see how I literally just reposted the same thing twice. And it got like similar amount of views. The other one got 71 new followers, and this is the same video. It just has a different. See, I'm also Jamaican too, so I put black Jamaican goth artist. So like, I'm gonna start using
Jamaican shit. I
yeah.
didn't even know that.
So I'm gonna start utilizing that more like
weird.
like I'm a
I
Jamaican artist from New Jersey.
I could say my race, but the thing is, I guess in a nutshell, not to cut you off, but I guess I could say I'm mixed for real.
Yeah.
Cause like I got my mom's like full blown Ecuadorian, but then my late dad is full blown American.
Yeah.
So like I don't even know what to call myself like 99% of the time, cause 9 times out of 10 I identify mostly more closer with my mom's side of my roots because I've gotten myself into that culture a lot more. I've grew up around mostly my mom's side of my family, so I kind of like got wrapped up into that little realm of the culture. And I grew up watching Telemundo. I don't know if y'all heard of Caso Cerrado. That's like one of the most nostalgic shows for me, at least. If you know, you know.
Nah, word. Nah, I mean, I think it could be I think it could be a multitude of things. Like it could really be however you want it to be, just because obviously I have different ethnicities as well. Like I'm mixed as well. Like my mom was like born here, and she's like she's mixed, but she's primarily black. And then my dad was born in Jamaica, so I'm black. I'm also Jamaican, so it's like in that video I put like black artists as well, but I could also just as easily just swap it out with Jamaican or vice versa, or just put like black / Jamaican, like just that just gives that's a whole nother that's just a whole nother page in your fan base, like a section in your fan base that you could grow as well, because people like the same way how it's just these are just like broad content wise, because like the way I'm looking at it is like you could put out content that's more broad within specific niches, so not to everybody, not to be like, oh, like don't market to everybody, market to specific niches in a broad sense, like oh, I'm a what do you say your ethnicity?
I'll just say I'm mixed. It's so complicated.
Or what's your
okay, to be specific, my mom is Ecuadorian. My dad comes from a Polish background, but he was born in America.
Word. So let's just say you could say something along the lines of like even in the content you put the fact that you're an Ecuadorian artist, or you're Polish or as well, then you can also tap in as well to that niche, because there are a lot of people who will tap in with shit simply off the fact that you are that. And the same with your genre, the same with where you live, especially the same with like people have fucking so much what's it called, like love for the place where they live, and then whenever they see somebody who's like doing shit in that place, so utilizing those things as more of the like as things that you could also get people to get inside of your fan base within utilizing those like marketing avenues of it, as well as marketing the meaning of the song and like the topics you sing about as well. So just thinking about different avenues that you can think about in order to get people like within the fan base, obviously. But that's not to say I feel like somebody who is a fan because of the fact that you're from a place or you're a certain ethnicity isn't as strong of a fan who is somebody who can resonate with what you're singing about.
Oh yeah,
but
for sure,
that's where it's kind of like the like the fan funnel in a sense, to where it's like, oh, this person is the same race as me and they make this and they're from the same city as me. Okay, let me check them out. Oh, okay, this person, I can resonate to their music in this way and I relate to this and that. Okay, now I'm even more of a fan. So it's like that, like funneling them into becoming like a core fan. But you first got to get that that first look, like that discovery content, to where people are checking you out in the first place. So that's why I say to mix in the performance content with like shit to where people can connect with you, so that when you do get fans based off of the performance content and discovery content, you could have the fans be nurtured and become core fans by seeing who you are. Yeah, but they're not gonna. But the discovery content is easier to get people to tap into. That's why like a lot more of the discovery content and like mixed in with some of the personality content as well, I think is very beneficial for sure. So that's why I need to do more, like post more personality. That's why I've been trying to post more personality type content as well.
Absolute.
But when fucking one of these discovery pieces gets 56 followers, I'm like, oh fuck yeah. But it's gonna not be as beneficial if I don't post shit for those 56 people to actually become more of a core fan, like get like within that like that funnel, like that fan funnel of coming from like a going from a passive fan to a core fan. So but I have been I posted a piece of content that is for the more is like more of a connection piece as well. Well, I actually posted a couple of them. Those do really well too, like the like videos where you just sit and talk to your phone and like at the beginning, like the first 3 seconds, give like a verbal hook and it, like I would say give as many hooks as possible, but like a verbal hook and like a visual hook, and then just talk about like a topic, like works really well. I did this one and it didn't work too well on here, but did I post this shit 3 times? I posted this shit 3 times? What the fuck?
No, wait. What feed are you in?
No, this is.
Oh, no, you're in your latest. It's still twice. You're in your latest. So,
putting in popular, that's why.
yeah, you were on popular. Let me see if I recognize some of these videos.
So,
oh, shit.
This one was the same hook. See, like, that's from me, like, seeing what had worked for me from before, because this video got 54, I believe, or no, I think it's this one got 54. These are the same hooks. Got 54 new followers, so I was like, okay, this one worked well, let me use it again on a different piece of content, and it worked even better. See, this shows that I need to post more talking pieces, because I can't find the talking pieces that I was looking for specifically, but I can't really see any talking pieces, honestly.
Damn.
Well, I am in the popular tab. Well, that's to show that a lot of my discovery content does a lot better.
Yeah.
But let me go to the latest. Facts. Yeah, different. I've also seen different things work different on different platforms for sure. Like a lot of things have worked really well on TikTok, may not work as well on Instagram or vice versa.
Nah, I definitely agree with that.
But, yeah, well, I mean, for this one specifically, this is the same first one I showed. This is why Party City's closing down. So this, for example, worked well on both, because it got 22K views for this one.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, don't like with I've done so many different like deep dives and audits on different artists' social media pages to see like I specifically look for like when they were not when they didn't have any views really to when
Yeah.
they started getting mad views.
Yeah.
And there'd be some pages that you only see the good pieces for real. So, but that's kind of hard to actually gain any knowledge from that. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of pages that have like most of their content is like 1,000 views to like 3,000 views, but they will have like a big audience. So it's like you don't have to like go viral as fuck every fucking thing to actually grow that audience and
Oh,
grow
yeah.
that fan base, especially if you're tracking your audience and the people who are in engaging and interacting and shit, like having some sort of email list will actually keep track of who's supporting. So like these videos where it's like even like 1,366 views, but it'll be new followers, like it'll be like 5 new followers and like 10 comments and shit like that, to where it's like every video you're posting, and I post like 3 new videos a day, to where each one of them is getting 5 new followers. I'm consistently growing on a daily basis, versus not growing any fans if you're not like marketing yourself and like pushing yourself out there in that way.
Definitely agreed. 100%. Oh, I could hear myself. Let's go. LOL bot.
See the New Jersey spam page, most loyal page of all time.
I usually average at around 1,000 views or so. But whenever I do
Yeah,
like
we-
collab with people, I can get up to like 5K in
Mm.
one video. I could give a prime example of that actually. Oh yeah, I collabed with Popular Outcast Management for the music video piece. Shit got like 4,000. My one of my mic performance videos got 5K, and my on the mic performance also got 5K.
Word.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
that's good. Yeah, that's like definitely collabing with other people with like
Oh,
different fan
hell
bases
yeah.
as well definitely helps for sure.
Where let's go check my rap rotations piece. Let's see how many views that got. That got almost 4,000.
Word. Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
definitely keep track of the shit
It's funny too.
that works. And
It's funny too. Want to know a secret? I never paid for any of these platforms, bro.
Nah,
Some of
that's
them be
the best thing.
charging like $250
Absolutely, bro.
on the
Yeah,
mic.
that's what most
you
shit
know
is
originally,
charging.
you know, on the mic when I first hit them up, I'm like, how much for a video? They sent me a photo that had the price tag in bold, $250. I'm like, bet. And then I had spoken to Tino Nami briefly, and he was talking about them content days and shit, and I'm like, yeah, pull up. I'm like, bet. So I drove an hour and 30 minutes to go to like South Jersey, essentially, to a studio that's like in the cut. Shit was pretty nice, no lie. And then the other guy who's in charge of the mic series came through, and I'm like, yo, can I do a video? He's like, bet. Bet. Didn't even question me about no price or anything. And then I just did it for real. And I'm like, word.
Word.
All I had to do was pay $20 to be a part of the content day, and I'm like, boom, let's get it.
Yeah, now that was bro. Yeah, got on that shit for free for real.
Hell yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
I
Yeah,
even got some
sometimes
free
you just,
photos. I even
sometimes
got some
you
free
just need
photos out of
to-
it too.
I don't know where the fuck this talking video. Yo, that really shows how much I need to make more.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
piece
too.
of
No
content is
lie.
like
I needed to make more talking videos too, but I
talking.
just need to know what the fuck to talk about. Cause
that be the main problem that I'll have with like not knowing what to talk about. But
I'm the
yeah,
type
it's just best to just go in with a specific topic and just like
Yap your trap out.
yeah, but just only optimize a little bit, like only optimize to where like you give like a hook, like say something in the beginning to where people are going to actually stay on the video, and then you kind of have more free reign to just like talk after that, but just given somewhat of a standpoint to where people can actually stay on the video and know exactly what you're going to be speaking about too. This is a piece of indirect marketing that worked really well, posting my music until it reaches my audience of goths. So that's another thing of just
January 9th.
of garnishing, like promoting the music to specific demographic of people who are gonna like fuck with the aesthetic and the song, like the sound of the song. So that's more of the discovery kind of content. And then as they're now new followers, now they're gonna see more of the content of me showing the meaning behind the music and what I'm speaking about in the song, so they could be funneled down to actually be more of like a core supporter and not just a casual fan who just listens to just the jingle of it. Because I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you want to try to create like core fans who are gonna actually like really support your
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So. Boop, 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 boop. Hi.
It's all good, bro.
Live is back though.
Okay. All right. So, what was I saying? So, yes. So there was a couple pieces of content that I also posted where I was speaking directly to the camera about specific topics, and those pieces of content actually worked really well, and just really showing the personality and telling your story, like personality based storytelling has really been working a lot with Instagram as well. Like even like this is like a clip from my documentary, but it's the same kind of format as like just speaking to the camera about your journey, just showing personality and just telling more of your story and just who you are, the things that you represent, the things that you stand for, so that people have a understanding of who you are, so they can decide from themselves if they're going to be a core supporter of yours or not. So this is the video, right?
And my thoughts in my head.
Oh, this audio is shit. Thank God I got a new mic to start up.
I very much want to like push, you know. I very much want to make something big out of everything that I'm doing, and I really do believe that this upcoming year is the year. And I know everybody fucking says that, so I don't even want to fucking say that shit. But it's just like, yo, I gotta convince my brain that that's what I'm gonna do, because my biggest enemy is myself and my thoughts in my head.
Yeah, I sound like I be talking about how I can't get myself disciplined.
Oh well, I can't get myself disciplined either, bro. I get it.
Yeah, it's difficult, man.
It is difficult, bro. I be fucking waking up late.
But that's where I really be.
I wake up late and I stay up late.
Yeah, man. It'd be like that, but it's just like
I'm trying to
just getting on that. Just getting on that.
Speaking of, I'm like, I want to call up this place in Jersey City so I could get my hair braids done, but I'm like scared to fucking do it.
Type shit. Why? Because you don't know what people gonna say.
Yeah.
So can you show me a picture?
What do you mean picture? Box braids? You don't know what box braids look like?
No, I really don't.
I'll show you. It's pretty. I want to get box braids so bad.
Is this the video right here? Oh, this is a fucking live video that.
Ah.
Yo, I'm bugging.
Oh yeah, I was looking at. Something like this.
Word.
Yeah, something like this. I already got a phone number that I could call at my disposal, but it's like,
I mean,
fuck.
let me see that again.
No, I'll show you. I'll show you. My Face ID don't work with the makeup on, so I have to do this. That's an example of it.
Is that like a primarily Hispanic thing or a black thing?
Mostly black thing.
Okay, maybe it's because you showed me on a Hispanic person.
Yeah.
Type shit. So you don't want to get canceled?
I don't want to get canceled. I just don't want the person at the fucking place saying shit to me.
Oh, you shouldn't be afraid of the person. You should be afraid of comments. No, I'm joking.
I mean,
I did. Hey man, I say, do what you gotta do, man.
Fuck it.
I mean, it looked good on that guy. Pause. The box braids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Box
And he looked
braid.
like he was Spanish.
Fuck yeah. I mean, shit. Tomorrow I'll make an appointment because they're probably.
I never heard of box braids before.
You never heard of box braids?
Nah.
It's just box braids are literally just the braids that you see that's in that box shape. So that checkerboard like shape that you usually see the braids of it, that's just basically what a box braid is, kind of. It's just like that when they split their hair and they turn that shape into a box before they start braiding it.
Word.
If you would have seen me before I had my dreads, my braids were always in a triangle shape usually. So it's very just like angled up other than just like the normal way that you usually see people where they kind of square it out to make it into box braids.
Right.
Yeah, this is weird.
Okay. Word.
Yeah, I don't really know too much. I never got braids before. They was asking me to braid my dreads. I don't know
Oh
how.
my god, that's not gonna
You
work.
can do that. You just twist like 2-strand twist your dreads. You can do that.
Word.
Even yours, yeah. You could just easily like take 2 and then just twist that and then like kind of let that go. And even after a while, you could just take that off and then like even those dreads will be curly, so you could turn it into like the curlier hair. If you ever seen King Von has basically braided dreadlocks. That's kind of what it is. It's just taking your dreads and kind of twisting it. The same old school pictures you see of X when he has his hair in the horns. It's just.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
That's just.
It's like braided to the side. Right.
Yeah. You can braid them, but you know our hair is very versatile.
Right.
POC hair that includes Hispanics.
Right.
So it's fine for you to braid your hair.
Thank you.
Type shit. You should post it on the gram.
I will. I will fucking post it on the gram. That is the first thing that I'm gonna fucking do when I get that shit done.
No,
I know.
I think that looked cool though. The picture you showed me, the guy with the.
I definitely would love to. I've been wanting to.
When you
try
said box braids, I thought you meant the early Kodak shit.
Oh no, those wigs.
Huh?
Those are wigs.
Wigs?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Cora went to Florida, started wilding with the Florida dudes. But yeah,
I kind of got into their little trap music esque a little bit. with,
yo, I'm not
Boss
gonna lie.
Lady
At
Bugatti.
first, I was like fake, like nervous of how I would look with dreads. Cause at first I had like my hair just goes into afro, so I was just sponging it, and I'm Jamaican, so that shit was just matting on itself. So I'm like, okay, well I gotta get dreads now. I didn't really even want to get dreads because everybody was rocking dreads in fucking like 2018. So I'm like, I don't want to be like everybody else for real, but it was locking on its own. But yeah, I thought I was. Some people can't really pull off certain shit. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. But I feel like you good though.
All right, thank you.
Don't hold me to nothing.
No. I won't hold you to anything, but nah. Thank you nonetheless.
Nah, word. Hey, worst come to worst, go to the baseball cap shop.
What?
If worst comes to worst, get a good baseball cap.
For what?
Problem solved. I said if worst comes to worst, like if it doesn't work out. If it doesn't work out, throw the do-rag on.
Oh yeah.
Then you're gonna double up on it. They gonna really be mad then.
Word. But yeah, no, box braids mission. I'm trying to do that this week, cause I'm going to a wedding and I low key want to look slick as fuck.
Ashley about to get a Jerry curl.
What? I did not say that.
That's the old shit right there. Ashley's an old school player. She about to get a Jerry curl.
I didn't say that.
Straight her shit. She about to get that Cat Williams.
Come out looking like James Brown. Sweaty ass perm.
But
She about to look up Jerry curl.
She about to look it up.
But yeah, the other day I made a video where I was just talking about my journey as an artist. What I was thinking about in order to actually help myself make a lot more like personalized content, I was thinking of doing a day by day like short Instagram piece of like day one of documenting my journey as a 24-year-old artist trying to make this a career, like type shit. I might do that for like a series, might possibly do something like that. Just something to where you can help yourself be more consistent on creating more of a fan base and just creating more of a way for people to see your content and then instantly become either a fan or just a core fan. Like that would be great to be a core fan. It's just easier to create like somebody who's more interested in discovering your shit, and then they could go within your content and become a fan by looking at your content. Like you should essentially be trying to put content out that will create fans for yourself and create people to really tap into who you are and what you're giving out, and like what kind of like giving them some type of value in a sense, whether it's like entertainment, education, fucking inspiration, something that makes the viewer feel something and take away something to where they feel have more value that they take away. I made this video the other day that did pretty well. For me to grow as an independent artist, I need to make sure that my routines and my schedule is on point so that I'm spending all of the time that I can be on growing my craft and growing my fan base and developing myself a career within my art. And that's not something I've been doing super well because I get up late, I don't get up on time, I ignore my alarms, I don't get the things that I need to do within the day done, and I'm just not on schedule, it's not disciplined. So I'm gonna rework my schedule, I'm gonna get a big ass fucking whiteboard and rework my schedule and write it down on it and show you guys how I'm gonna have my schedule in order for me to grow. And we can see how well that specific schedule works for me in general, so that if it works, then you guys can also take the game and the schedule from it and implement it within your own schedule as well. We can both grow and develop. But I'm gonna get this whiteboard and figure out how to schedule my time the best way in order for me to. I still need to get that whiteboard.
Bro,
it's like $100.
Bro,
because it's a whiteboard that's like stands up.
Also, Kurt, I think the first step that you should take for you to be fully, I guess, disciplined.
Yep.
Stop showing up to places late as fuck.
This is true. This is today was Ashley's fault.
Oh,
no, it
wow.
I waited for you. I waited for you.
You did, but if you were ready, then we
oh my god, what a hater!
Right
all right. I didn't even want to bring no excuses because it was late. There's no excuse for real because just bringing excuses ain't gonna really help shit. But like, nah, you're right. You're right. What's it called? A lot of things. That aspect of like late, I said a bunch of the things in here, like ignore my alarms, like I just need to get more discipline on things because that's absolutely the thing that separates the success from not success. Something that I've been tapping in with Ellie, like LaRusso, a lot. I really fuck with him because like just like I really love the obviously love the independent like artist avenue of it, and just like going the independent route, like the creating your own way within being an independent artist, not having to rely on a label, and like creating your own fan base in that way. Obviously that's what we're doing with UD, just giving artists the tools to do that. But a big thing that he said is like the reason he wasn't where he wanted to be when he was struggling as an artist, because he didn't want to accept that he wasn't working hard enough to get to where he wanted to be. And that's what he kind of understands now, that he's in the position where he's actually to that point. And that's really like a big aspect of it for real, because like, especially like with UD, the first really big traction I've seen in my life came from me being forced to be consistent. Like they gave me every Wednesday, and that gave me the discipline and the drive to be like, okay, I have the pressure of doing this, so now I have no choice but to be consistent and disciplined within this. So when those elements were implemented within me, that helped me create the most traction I ever seen in my life. And then on top of that, I barely fucking performed. like that's why I'm telling you a lot, like, yo, show who the fuck you are, show your personality a lot, because I barely fucking performed at season 1. All I did was show personality, and that helped me like really grow like substantially. So like definitely show a lot of who you are, like your personality, so people can engage with the whole like world around you as well, like not just the music, but like the person, the personality, like everything around it. But yeah, so I did something similar to these videos before that did actually really well. I don't know where the fuck they are. I hope I didn't get like taken down for some weird reason. But like those videos were essentially, I was in my car. Here it is. They're right here. Okay. Yeah, this one did really well. 5,000 off of just me talking. And this was essentially me doing the discovery content where I didn't even mention that I make music or have a song about this whatsoever. I literally just took a topic that I sang about in my song and then ranted about it. With the hook at the beginning, obviously. A big reason why I wasn't in a relationship for like 4 or 5 years is because I get so fucking attached to the person that I fall for. It's ridiculous, and I will get so in my head and so sad if anything ends, to the point where like I will avoid the end of it so much that I'll just let shit just be toxic and fucked up and all types of bad, just in order to stay with that person, because you can't imagine yourself with anybody else, or see this being with anybody else, or seeing this ever happening again, or having somebody like that ever again, even though it's a fucking toxic situation. So that's why I was in a relationship for a long time. I'm too fucking emotional and too much of a person who gets attached. So a big reason why this was a piece of content about one of my old songs that I did. I don't know what I was probably talking about. Over for Us. I was probably talking about Over for Us, which is obviously like talking about the same thing, like being too attached to the point where even if something is bad, like you are still trying to stay because you just get too attached. So nowhere in this do I talk about anything about that I have the song, like that song. It's just personality driven storytelling, to where and that's like, I emphasize on the personality driven storytelling because it's like, if I was just to talk about it bland as fuck, like dead, like, oh yeah, like I had a da-da and this happened and da-da, it's not as impactful because there's no personality. It's not really entertaining. It's not really you gotta have some kind of movement, some kind of entertainment within like your speech, in order to keep people like engaged and not like bore them. But so like personality driven storytelling, especially about certain topics that are in your brand and like based around like just songs that you sing about, so that now if there's like random people who resonated with the content, so now those random people are now like followers, say now, right? So now when I post a song, say like now I post this and it's discovery piece, it is just about that one specific topic. Now I could do another piece of content where it's the same thing, like I'm talking about a heartbreak story, and then it transitions to the heartbreak song, to where it's like, okay, now I'm connecting the story to the music. Like, okay, you resonate to this message, I have a song about this message. So it's just easier to digest, to get the fans to interact that way, instead of being like, hey, this is my song. Because then people are going to be like, I don't give a fuck. But if you give them a reason to be emotionally invested, and now it's like, okay, that emotional investment, I literally have that in this art right here. So consume this because this is that same shit. So it's easier to get them to understand what that is and like interact with that in that way. So like something like that, or even like more videos where it's like performance based, but that's more beneficial when you already have that fan base who could connect with it. But just creating that discovery piece of content really helps really well. So this did really well for Instagram. It did 5K like by itself. I did another one where I constantly struggle with improving myself, so this is like a discipline kind of rant that I did. As you can see, these two videos is the same location, and I'm wearing the same shit because like making it in bulk, like shooting multiple pieces of content and then scheduling throughout the week, so that it's not so that you're not spending an abundance of every single day just making content. Like you actually have time to actually create the art and do other shit within your free time. And this, I already showed this one. But yeah, so I'm just constantly trying different things out, as you can see, and I'm going to be implementing a lot of the things that have worked really well for me, such as the performance pieces with the hooks on them and with like being visual hooks, but as well as more personality driven content that's me talking directly to the camera, content of me showing my journey, documentary behind the scenes, documentary clips, different like carousels and like photo shoots, and like adding different elements of like different things like that. So just different things to showcase the music, the personality, and like just get people invested into my story and myself as an artist, and having that become like the my like core fan base from around the world based on like online. And a big thing that I also been, I'm sorry, I'm chatting, but a big thing that I also been trying to do, especially like recently, is I'm super always thinking about like, how can I track my fan base? Because I wish I had a list of everybody who supported me, so I could be like, yo, everybody who supports me, I have a fucking show, or I have a new song out, or da-da-da. Because I like, that is kind of what Instagram is for, but the way Instagram is set up, it's more showing the content to the people who would interact with the content that you put out. So that's why it's like, just because you have someone who's a friend of yours doesn't mean they're a fan or a active supporter in the things that you're doing. Because we could be friends, but if I'm putting out a bunch of music that's like goth artists, da-da-da, and you don't look at nothing on Instagram that's about goth artists, and you follow me, my shit will be shown more to somebody who doesn't follow me than you. Just based on it being something that potentially they might be interested in. So it's really just tracking that, just getting it out to that, a different like the audience who's actually going to really interact with it. And what I have been doing in order to track that is utilizing a website called Symphony, which essentially you can make landing pages, and you can also do promotion, but I mainly use it for landing pages and pre-saves, because it tracks your fan base. Like, it tracks the people who interact with like the landing page and interact with the like sign up for the pre-save, so that you could track your fan base and see the people who are in your fan base, see their name, see their email, see their phone number, and like the location of where they are, like what city and state they are, so that you can add them to your email list. You should definitely make an email list, because fucking look at that, TikTok was about to go the fuck down. And then like a lot of people was about to lose all their followers on TikTok, but if they had an email list and funneled that through that, now they have direct access to every last one of them fans still. So definitely having that, like, as well as also if you post on TikTok, it might not show it to all of your core followers. So just having like an SMS list or email list to where you can directly contact everybody in your fan base is very imperative as an independent artist, especially because you don't have a machine to back you, so you are the fucking machine. So you have to do the things that you can do in order to keep track of everything, so that you can have a career out of it, because it's a business at the end of the day. At the end of the day, your artist career is a business, and you can make a living off of it. So that's not to say only look at it like a business, because it's an artistic expression. But if you don't look at it all like a business, like, then you can't get to the point where you're actually earning a living from it. Like, I've been solely paying attention to the creative aspect of my art for the last like 8 years, and I'm broke.
Too.
I have just started to really implement the elements of like the marketing and understanding the business aspects and how to actually make this so that you can make an earning from it and actually have a fan base and fucking like do something substantial with this, is something that you have to think about, is imperative to keep in mind, so that you're always on the upward trajectory within this, so that this can be something that's a career for yourself. And yeah, just always constantly keeping in mind how you're growing your fan base and utilizing your time the smartest that you possibly can. Because after 8 years, I wasn't satisfied enough with just creating to deaf ears anymore. Like, I wanted my hard work to go to use. Like there's pieces of content that we make as artists where it takes working on content for like fucking days and then post it to like 20 likes. It's kind of like, okay, I got to figure out how to optimize my shit better so that I can make a living off this shit, because I cannot be at a certain age in the same position that I am. So I don't know. It's just utilizing what you can to really make something substantial out of this. Because, bruh, in 10 years, I want these UD niggas to be working for themselves. Like, that would be if in 10 years, most of the people from UD are not making a living from their career, I feel as though there is a semblance of failing there. Like, I'm not saying every single person is going to do that, because they're not. Every single person is not going to do that, because it's just the fact that every single person doesn't necessarily have the drive and the discipline and the motivation to do that, or might not have the want to do that, which is fine. But if we don't have a significant amount of artists who have done something with their career to the point where they're actually making a living from it and have a fan base from it, then I feel like I failed. So I that's the main goal. Like the main goal is really to help these artists develop and really get somewhere with their art. And that's a long-term goal. Like obviously, like we're already filling our short-term goal of giving artists a stage to perform and showcase their art and gain a fan base and gain an audience. But the long-term goal is like, okay, I want these niggas to have a house and a family and children off of their music. Like
Yes, sir.
that's substantial.
That's my goal too.
Yeah, so that's why it's like, okay, we got to figure that out, because we can't just be focused on small picture shit. We got to focus on the big picture shit.
Absolutely. I also want to mention too.
Yeah.
Because not to mention the job market is going on a downhill, so it's making me less motivated to want to like spam apply to fucking places.
Yeah.
But in reality, I'm probably not going to get the job because of the unnecessary requirements for an entry-level position.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've only picked up skills within the media and the music outlet. So it's like, I don't want to have to go back to square one and relearn the skill while I could further enhance the skills that I already know and take that shit to like an insane level.
Yeah.
That's my goal with this whole thing. I want to mainly make it out through my music, maybe get a distribution deal, but also, excuse me. Anyway, main goal is to make it through the music. So where I'm making like a good enough income for me to survive, all that shit. I wouldn't start a family personally, because that's also time that you have to put down for kids.
Yeah, no, whatever you want to do, but just in the sense of like just making it to where people could actually earn have a career and have a living off of
I agree.
off of their art. And that's like power to the artist. That's like true like independence to the artist, where they can like, you don't have to rely on anybody or rely on a corporation, rely on anybody to do what you want to do with your art and with your music. And it's just a matter of just like looking at it, obviously looking at like your art and like your passion, but it's also can be a business, and can be something that can earn you millions of dollars and create generational wealth off of, if utilize the correct ways and utilize the right way in order to scale it and to really grow the fans. So that's why it's really important for independent artists to use the resources that we have at our disposal, which is a lot of great resources, to grow a fan base, because having that fan base is really powerful. But it's also imperative to optimize everything to where everything is, the fans are not going in vain, in the sense of like, I see lots of artists who are like, yeah, I'm have this big fan base and I make no money, and that's also not good, because it's like you should also, you should have a way of monetizing your art, because then you're not going to be able to do your art because you have no income. So it's just a matter of figuring out how this is going to make sense and actually be profitable. So that's why I love the things like having the email list, so that you can directly contact everybody. There's so many artists who do so many different unique things in order to get income. Like they sell merch, they sell ticket sales, they sell what do artists sell? There's artists who sell their music. There's a platform There's a platform called Even that I just found out, where you could or you could even do this on your website too. You could literally sell your music directly to your
And
fans.
Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp too. Like sell your music directly to your fans and have them actually purchase
I've had
it.
rare occasions, but I've had people actually buy my music through iTunes. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. You can. People be forgetting you could also sell music through iTunes.
That's true. But the only downside to that is that iTunes takes a cut, and you also don't own that platform either.
Oh yeah.
So like, well, you don't own even either. But like, I just got tapped into this platform even where it's like, you could put your music on there, and you could have it like offer based, to where people can put up a bid for how much they want to pay to hear the music, where it could be like, oh, you need a certain hundreds of thousands amounts of people to listen to your song on Spotify to make like a certain amount that you could get directly from one person who's a fan. And that's based on how much value that means to that fan, as well as like how much money they got obviously to leisurely give out. So if you build a strong enough fan base to where your music is so valuable to somebody that they pay a fucking $100 to listen to an unreleased song of yours, that's way more powerful, I feel like, than having just 100,000 monthly listeners of just random people who just like to listen to a song just because it's a good bop. Like, that's not as powerful as like somebody who's a core fan who's really directly purchasing your work like that. So
yeah,
definitely building those core fans is essential for sure. Absolutely. So that's really, I'd say, the like a main goal. But I definitely want to do this more and see, like, keep tapping in with like seeing how things are going and seeing the content and stuff, because I'm also doing this for myself too, but I also want to do this with more artists and shit.
Hell yeah.
I should have promoted this better. I only started promoting this stream today, but next time I'm gonna promote the stream a little better so that we could tap in, so that we can have more people on here and explain like the concept that we're doing with the accountability shit, so that people know and people could get on here and put in their handle so that we could like
hell yeah
see how we could like talk about this shit.
For sure.
That shit would be super fire to do if like I had a marketer on the stream while we do it.
Shit.
But that would be wild. If
who would you want to get on is the question, because you already got Promo God and what's the other one?
Nehemiah.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know. Honestly, I was surprised that we got any responses. So I'm about to just keep hitting up marketers. If you see any marketers, send me send their page to the UD page. We'll definitely reach out to them and see if they want to be on the thing, because that's something that I just tapped in with recently that has been super beneficial to me, being able to show like our page with like marketers and having them directly talk about how you can improve on that aspect, because and that's something that's very valuable too. So that's what I'm trying to provide for like the artists here, because eventually, like, once the UD page and like my page as an artist gets a substantial following, at that point we're gonna have to make our own like paid membership to do like those kind of like coaching calls and shit with artists and shit to really help skyrocket the artists, because like we have some authority. We've grown like somewhat we've grown like a substantial somewhat substantial small core audience in New Jersey of artists and stuff. But once we get to the point where it's like 100,000 followers type shit, then it's like, okay, we have a lot more authority in this space to actually do more things like the have like a community and stuff like on different like platforms and shit like that. So, but for now, I'm gonna be doing these on here, and yeah, once somebody takes my advice and pops, I'm gonna be like, all right, pay community, because this advice just got real valuable. But
yeah.
But no, that's not to say that I'm gonna because well, that is what I want to get into eventually. Get into the having it to where we can do something like to where we're doing now and consult with people. But when it's like a really big audience, and then there's like 200 people that are putting in their handle, then it's like, okay, we got to do something. We got to change the model of it. Yeah. But yeah, man. So
hell yeah.
Let's keep growing.
Fuck yeah.
I want to see you guys grow and develop, and I think great way to do that is to just be disciplined and hold yourself accountable. And I think it's super beneficial to have people who are just helping you stay accountable. So I want to be that person, especially with the UD series, like who's like a main career coach and like a main person who's helping like the artists and ensuring the artists are growing and ensuring that everybody has the knowledge and has the know-how in order to grow themselves, because it's simple like tweaks and simple things that artists can implement that could really take them from like change their lives, like in a sense, like really help them grow like a substantial following. And that's something I've done for myself, like utilizing different marketing helped me change my life in the sense of like starting UD and growing the fan base with UD. So trying to implement that with a lot of the artists as well, so that we could all grow together and really skyrocket ourselves to grow that fan base and get a bigger audience for each individual artist. So we're going to get to that point for sure, especially with consistently looking at each other's content and ensuring that we're growing. We're going to get to that point and just all have our heads together. So we'd love for you guys to be on it for the next stream, and I'm gonna comment what we're gonna do on it. Definitely gonna, for at this point, for every stream we're gonna do some accountability in the sense of like look at people's profiles, see what they've been putting out, see if people put out new music, just auditing and just going over and just coaching artists to help them get to a bigger audience and a bigger fan base as well, and just creating a career out of this. So keep tuning in, keep following. If you don't subscribe to the UD YouTube, subscribe. And yeah, man, so I'm excited. We're gonna do more shit. I have a lot more shit that I'm gonna be putting out soon. We got a next show April 26th, Saturday, Jersey City, UD 38. But other than the main events, we're gonna be having a lot more events in Jersey City. We're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be launching practices like rehearsals. Essentially, those being practices and rehearsals for artists to practice performing in order to get better at performing, because we don't have to have an entire show for us to practice performing. We could have practices. So like I'm going to be doing practices and have them recorded. We're going to be recording the practices and just showing like the practice elements of it. I'm gonna be the main coach who's helping the artists practice and get their performance really good, as well as I'm gonna be having guests there as well, people who are experienced artists as well as people who help artists perform and learn how to have better stage presence to help the artists like get a better performance element. So we're gonna be doing practices. We're gonna be doing different events in our studio as well, streams, as well as we're going to be doing certain content days as well. So just different things for the community to gain a bigger fan base and just gain more help in the development aspect. So we're gonna be doing content days. We're going to be doing live streams to where we're reviewing people's content and reviewing everybody's artistry, how they could market themselves better to grow. So that's career coaching. So we're just doing everything at UD to help artists actually have a support system to grow, and accountability, and artists, like-minded artists, to help them grow. And you can't find that nowhere else. Period. You got anything else to say, Kuro? Because I'm about done.
I mean, other than that, I pretty much W live stream. Even though we were just auditing profiles, just amongst the two of us, but
it's a Kurt and Kuro episode.
Exactly, but I look forward to see what's up with UD. Look forward to how this shit can like scale, and most importantly, I want to scale myself even more and become a little more disciplined in a way. I don't want to say disciplined, but I want to be I want to make it to where I can actually grow from my content and not just get fire emojis. And I just want to be at a better level with my music.
Absolutely.
So, and plus, I'm no longer gonna be in college after May. So.
Oh shit.
I gotta see what's up with that.
Word. That's dope. Yeah, there's more accessibility to hone in with the music and shit. Like,
hell
with
yeah.
the career. But nah, bro, you're definitely gonna get there, bro. You already got a lot of the work ethic that it takes, because you're already putting out a lot of consistent content. It's literally just tweaking little aspects. Literally, that's it. Like, literally just tweaking little aspects to where I've seen so many, like, just the other day somebody showed me, like, I helped this artist change these certain aspects of the video that took them to like hundreds of thousands of views. So it's just certain things to just change and tweak that is gonna really skyrocket everything. But just keep taking swings. That's the whole thing. Just keep taking swings at it. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
So excited to see how things go with this. I like this model too, to like have the accountability, like seeing like the ongoing push. So it's probably gonna be, the stream's probably gonna be sectioned, like the section for the accountability, section for the interviews. Say if we have interviews or guests and stuff like that. Yeah, just different things to help the artist grow for real. So excited to keep this shit going. I am excited to keep going with you guys and keep pushing, and make sure you guys come through to the next live stream, through to the next show, tap in with UD, follow the UD Instagram page. We're going to be posting the next developments with UD, with the practices, and just everything that's going on.
Any future UD shows?
What?
Any future UD shows besides?
Oh, like after the 26th?
38. Yeah, yeah.
After 38, like
yeah.
39. Oh yeah. So it's looking like we're essentially moving into part 2 of season 2. You know how there's like a mid-season finale? So part 2 of season 2 is going to be at Pearl Studios in collaboration with NJ Underground Studios.
Fuck yeah. Book me as your engineer.
Type shit. And we're going to have content going on in here, performances going on in the performance room. We're going to have vendors in another room, vendors, painting table, food, like different elements of that. But definitely in here, I'm trying to have some new content as well. I want to do a rap, like put a verse on a beat. So like we could post a beat on the Instagram page of UD, and then at the show, artists could come in and say we have like an engineer here, and the artist could get like record on the beat, and like we record them recording on it for content, and then like have like mad artists on a beat, and like we could post that as a song itself.
Hell yeah.
As well as like I'm gonna have the backdrop down and then have somebody shooting performance content in front of the backdrop, and then an interview on the couch as well. So a couple different pieces of content that's gonna be in here, which is big to help the artists like push themselves and push their music and their art and who they are. And of course vendors and the performance and the open mic, career coaches as well. So yeah, it's a really fucking dope ass fucking show where we're just really helping the artists grow. But stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. Tap into the live streams. Tap into the Instagram page. Stay locked in so that we can maximize the potential growth that we can experience as artists. And take advantage of everything, bro. Take advantage of everything that we're doing for the artists within the content, the live streams, the everything. Like, as much as we're creating clips, I said this on the story the other day, as much as we're creating clips from the streams or from everything, as the artist, like, match our energy. Do the most that you can as an artist to push yourself, because we're putting in a lot of effort and energy to help just not only create a platform for you guys, but help push you guys as well and help create a fan base for you guys as well. So definitely, if we just leave it at that, then that's only so much we can do. But if the artist is taking the initiative themselves to do even more, such as downloading the streams themselves and creating content that they could post like in an abundance on their page, reposting different clips from the things that they do at UD, just different things that they can take from UD and just even build on even further. Like, UD is a tool for the artists, and is a platform for the artists to be able to push themselves. And you could literally milk that shit. Like, there's so much that you could do with it in order to get the maximum potential with it. Don't just do something and just move on with it without getting the maximum potential that you can out of it. It's just a matter of repurposing the content, reworking it so that you can figure out how it works for you and how you can get a substantial following from the pieces of content that you make, because you can. It's just a matter of how you package it, how you market it, how you show it to your audience. That is the difference of something that gets 10 views to something that gets 10 million views. So just make sure that you're taking everything that you can and putting your best foot forward into making sure that you're doing everything to grow. And that's something that we definitely push here at UD. And that's imperative as fuck if you're independent artists, because ain't nobody doing it, ain't nobody behind you but you. So make sure you're pushing yourself more than anybody as an independent artist and just doing the most that you can. So I'm gonna stop chatting and ranting, but thank you guys for joining the live stream for today. I have been Kurt Donovan. This has been Kurotaro. This has been Ashley Quinn. You're in the way. This has been Juno the Invader. Tag, I don't know where Tag went.
Word.
And I will see you next time.
That was good.